How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Boba Squadron TANO Tuesdays. We're talking about the Disney Plus series Ahsoka Episode 3 that just aired tonight. But first, we're going to do some toy talk about some Star Wars collectibles. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and enjoy the show. And hey, check this out.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, Paul. Hey, Ernie. Hey, Yoko.
Hello there, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi,
This is Ashley Eckstein, voice of Ahsoka Tano.
and you're tuned in to Boba Squadron.
And I can't wait to hear what you have to say on Boba Squadron.
This is the podcast you're looking for.
Hello, friends.
That was
so cool.
amazing.
Yeah, so cool.
Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm glad to have everybody back. If this is your first time here, the Boba Squadron, myself, the Fallen Fat, Yoko McCann, and Bitter Asian Dude Paul. Everybody, we're back together. Star Wars TV is back. But how's everyone been doing?
Good. I'm glad we're all here. Yeah, that was super dope, dude. I love that opening. I could visually see the animated Kenobi as he started talking. That is so cool.
As opposed to
Just the
audibly
dude.
see,
Yeah.
verbally see.
Smell
It helps
wise.
out. Yeah,
What's the smell?
that was
word?
awesome.
Well,
That was
I have
awesome.
to thank my friend Carl, who's in the chat, for helping acquire some of that footage and making it look nice and crispy. Paul is back with us. He missed last week, and you're here in the capacity to talk toys with us, right, Paul?
Yes.
Yes.
Only toys.
Are you
Yeah.
having trouble, Paul?
Is Paul in another galaxy?
I was having internet difficulties.
Oh no.
It's good old Rogers. Glad we're paying for that high performance, high speed internet.
Oh, did he have the auto tune on, or was that?
I did
Oh,
not
no.
have a good time. Just not having a good time.
All right. Well, do you wanna reboot your some troubleshooting? We wanna see what we want to hear what you've been up to, because you did your unboxing Sunday,
Yes,
but you haven't been here with us. It's been a
That's-
while.
that's right. It's been a long time. I did not. I missed last week because people know about the strike. They should know that there's currently an actor strike going on now with one of the main unions, the main union in the United States. Speaking of SAG-AFTRA, and of which I am a member of, and as such, because of the strike action, I am I'm not allowed to speak about any show that's under the umbrella of the AMPTP, which is the American Motion Pictures and Television Producers Guild, basically. So yeah, I'm not going to be talking about Ahsoka. I'm not going to be talking about any other television series, but I can talk about toys, which is why I'm here. So
Well,
that's the big thing right now. It's not an NDA. We had some people who were on my live stream on Sunday, and they thought he can't talk about it because of an NDA. It's like, no. I'm not speaking of any sort of production that's present or past, just to support my union. And they're fighting for a transformative deal against all of the streaming networks and whatnot, because basically it just boils to fair wages, basically. Sharing that pie and making sure that everybody gets an equal share, or a sustainable share at least. So I'm gonna get it now, but the long and the short of it is, I won't be talking about any movie, any television shows, anything that's on right now. So once the toy talk is done, I will bow out, and I will watch from the safety of my own home.
Well, we're happy to have you here in any capacity. I'm sure I speak on behalf of Yoko and
Even
Ernie,
in a
or-
potato capacity.
in a potato cam capacity. We talk toys here on the channel, but we get to talk about these really cool TV shows that's, give us toys. Do we need to go into pickups, or should we just go into the... Okay, let's everyone do your quickest Star Wars pickups of recent time or memory. Who I'll go first because everyone looks stunned.
I don't have
Yeah,
one.
a little bit shocked.
I was able to procure a Star Wars Micro Galaxy. Did I show this last week?
You showed
Star
it
Wars
somewhere.
Micro Galaxy Squadron Sabine Wren TIE Fighter, the rare chase, whatever you want to call it. Thanks to some awesome antics of friends around here, it really worked out to add that to my collection. There was a convention on the weekend, and I got Ashley Eckstein to sign the vintage collection,
Nice.
Ahsoka.
It's a nice autograph.
I like that she does like a big A, and
Yeah.
it's the A in her name and in Ahsoka. I like that. That's nice and unique.
Yeah, that's very cool. I like that.
And a couple of bad girls right here. I got Ming Na Wen.
That's a bad girl crew right there.
So
you
that
didn't
adds-
get them personalized, Kevin?
No, I did not. Probably
Didn't?
cost another $500.
Personalized to Mr. eBay.
Captain
Yeah.
eBay.
That adds to Captain eBay. No, only Mark Hamill's asked me. These these were all very nice. And then to add to the Leilani Jawa. So my
Dang.
signature series is off to a great start, and I hope Paul will get a figure soon, so I can have him call me Mr. eBay on that figure.
I'm gonna charge you extra for that.
I decided not to go for Anakin or for Hayden Christensen for $230 on a signature on a vintage collection. That was great. That was crazy. But I
230.
passed. Yeah, it's 180 on an 8x10 or 230 on a toy. So
Is that U.S. or Canadian?
Canadian.
It's
So
like
it's like
$5
$10 here.
US.
Yeah. Okay. That's
It's like
what I
$5.
thought.
$5. You guys could have
Signature.
super chatted me $5 US. And I was like,
You should have
why is
called
Kevin
me.
be so cheap?
I have sent it to you
You
and
could've
tell him I
called
said
me.
hi. Yeah.
Hey Ernie, can I get a super chat for
Mm.
Hayden Christensen? I'm in line here, and my Canadian pennies don't work. Ernie, what about you, man? You had a toy meetup recently. You get anything Star Wars
We
related?
did. Actually, I did, and I gave it to my friend. He's been after a gonk droid. Like every time I see him, that's all he ever says is, "Hey Ernie, give me a gonk droid. Hey Ernie, give me a gonk droid." And it just so happens Edgar, who was next to me, pulled one
Why does
out of
he
his
ask
case.
for toys? Is he just like a close friend, or is he some sort of freeloader?
No, he sits right across from me at work. This is
Oh, okay.
one of the work fam, and his cubicle is across from me, and he does Star Wars stuff too. Some he has up just to mimic my desk. And Clint, if you're watching, what's up, Clint? And
Sorry, I called
I
you a
got
freeloader.
him a power droid, and so he was super stoked today. He had a long day. He didn't even come in till the end of the day, and I left it on his desk, and it made his day. He was super happy. So
Nice.
I love that. It was one of the 2020 vintage collection on the purple card, that one. So he already put it up on his desk and everything, and I thought, oh, how cool. So then I
So-
proceeded not to ask him for the money back, and I was like, no, it's a gift. So it worked out. Yeah. It all worked out.
So your pickups was gratitude from your coworker.
Yes. Yeah,
Awesome.
no, for reals. That was cool. And then just as we're showing off signatures,
intangible things.
since we've been gone
Oh, the
a
shrine.
while, I do have a very cool signature myself. This was Yoko and Paul's gift to me on my birthday. This was so nice. Thank you, Yoko. It says there, Ernie, happy birthday. You're cut. Best. Your friend, Paul. There we go.
Yeah, I
See
noticed you
that?
added your friend there.
I did.
For
Could you tell that was my
you.
writing?
That was for you. I just other guy named Ernie. I charge her money now.
Your friend costs extra.
Yeah,
I traded him a scone and a slice of pickle pizza.
There you go.
Yeah.
I
totally.
didn't have the pickle pizza. Worth
I
it.
know. Next time.
Oh, that
But
was
yeah, that's my Star Wars pickups.
nice, man. You didn't get a frame for that yet, huh? Still using the
No, I need to find one. And then
Tupperware?
I have to clear space right there, so then he'll be above my head every time.
I thought you pointed to your forehead. That Ernie,
He's gonna
you're gonna
get it
wear that
tattooed right
all
here.
the time. No,
I'm
he's
gonna
gonna
get
get those headband.
Right here. I should get a sweatband. That'd be awesome.
That's great advertising for the show.
Have it? Yes. When
Heck
I'm at
yeah.
the gym all the time. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Have it on.
Yoko, are you still getting stuff? Are you good?
I didn't think I had anything, and then I remembered that I did.
Nice.
Yes.
I got the handsome clone.
Oh, nice. Is
Oh,
Kat
that is
in the chat?
nice.
Kat Chin might be jealous, unless she also has hers.
She's up in Canada.
That's a crispy card.
Yeah.
I like
Crispy, very crispy.
Oh, I
And
got a
then
clone.
I also grabbed this guy. I found it at a shop.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
that. That's cool.
So
That's
One
very
from every
cool.
wave.
mostly
Yeah,
Mostly that.
that's awesome.
we'll be happy together.
And what shirt are you rocking today?
This is my Sabine sweater.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
sweater.
perfect.
Inspired by
Cardigan?
cardigan
Nice.
in my.
Oh, bring it all together.
I did spend a lot of money on Rocklove's new Ahsoka collection drop from today. So you will see that in the future.
I noticed you're still wearing it this
The selfish way.
yeah. Like that's
Yeah.
purely for you. This way is for intimidation. And branding people, like leaving
That
your
is pretty
mark.
cool though, huh?
Yeah. I gotta give
Big
you one of
looping
those.
uppercut.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Paul, it's a 2-hour stream. We'll probably dedicate the first hour to all the Star Wars stuff you've been getting. What have you got? What did you get recently?
Wow. If you must know, today I was actually at GameStop with my good friend Ken and another friend who shall be unnamed because he's a coward. Set of friends. I actually picked up this Micro Galaxy Squadron TIE Fighter. That was cool. This is part of the Series 3 wave that are slowly starting to trickle out. Although the rumor had it that GameStop's Canada, or at least in Ontario, short ship. So they ended up splitting shipments to bought stores. So each store will only get like 2 of these cool other so I picked that up, which is what I love about it. What I love about it is the price point. This is, I don't know if you can see it. It's $8.99 Canadian. So that's right. It's 2 cents American. $8.99 Canadian, right? Because they also said they were dropping the price of this. But the irony of that is the little blind boxes are also $8.99. So for the same price, you can get a mystery box. This is supposed to drop in price, right? In this day, I think to $5, which is like $8. But these are the same price. You get a full ship, little piece of plastic. So I mean, both pieces of plastic. But
Paul, I'm gonna step in and help you translate for a little bit in case people might have trouble hearing the last few minutes. But basically, he's got some new Micro Galaxy Squadron ships because they dropped the price down, the retail price from Jazzwares. It's even cheaper in Canada. Like, so you can get one of the ships for $8.99 from the new wave, but it's also $8.99 for a blind box figure in Canadian dollars. So it's after the price drop, it's the same dollar, but completely different value that you're getting. I don't know if Paul's even here anymore.
I with my lag.
Oh, you're here. Oh, you're
Yeah, you're super choppy and we cannot see you no longer.
you're acting like a certain droid that we saw in a certain show that we're not talking about.
You're
So-
actually almost like an 8-bit Star Wars game.
Oh my god!
It's actually pretty cool. Like a
Do you have
cutscene,
a filter on?
Yeah.
Do you have an 8-bit filter on? No, I
I'm
think
wondering.
I think
I'm
it might be the
wondering why
connection.
I'm looking at all these comments and going, "What the hell is going on? Why do they call me a potato? All these ass motherfuckers calling me a
Potato Wi-Fi.
Suck my potatoes. That I have to say to all you haters. Sorry. You make me feel like I'm living in the 90s, broadcast through space and time. Trying my toy, all laughing at my pain. I blame Rogers.
Oh my god, that was so bad because like he keeps cutting in and out, so it sounds like he was just cussing like the
It was
whole
like
time.
a stream of consciousness of swear words.
Yes.
And then it was
I
like,
think-
suck
I
my
mean-
a potato.
Was all right.
I mean,
drop out.
basically what-
I'm dying. Do you want to try to? I don't know.
I'm gonna jump out and I'll try to jump back in.
Yeah.
Did you get
I was
that
gonna say,
reset
or try
for that.
turning off your camera if that doesn't work. Yeah.
Reset.
by that? Yeah,
Okay,
again.
well-
No.
Is that so?
Worse.
All that
Hmm.
fuck is fucking.
I think that was an F-bomb. Yep. There it is. All right. Oh, it's still going. Nope. Is he Joe Pesci in Home Alone? What's going on?
I don't know.
Freaking
so bad. Yes, that's all I hear. I swear to God.
He's just stop.
Maybe he thinks that he fully reset and he didn't. There you go. See,
That was so
I've
tough.
had that happen before where you try and reset and it doesn't like shut it off because it's so lagged behind. I could only hope that that's what happened, and he was really saying, "Hey guys, I love you. I'm so glad to be back."
This is all planned out because now we can say what's up to the chat real quick. Thank you so much for being here tonight and tuning into the Boba Squadron. You saw some of the hijinks we get up to for the first. Oh, it's only been 20 minutes. Well, yeah, but thank you for being here. If you have a second, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and that really helps the channel. Maybe YouTube will show it to other people on like their main YouTube page. Hello?
Is it working now? Or I'm still fucked. I'm still
Try turning your camera off.
Your F-bomb was a little bit
we can
clearer.
at least hear you. I know your F-bomb was very clear.
I heard that.
Hold on.
Oh, there you go.
Is that better?
It was good for a second. Speak.
You can...
Oh,
Fuck,
maybe
I
not.
fucking hate this fucking shit. Such fucking bullshit. God fucking damn it. That can be fucking easy, right? No. Fuck no. Hey, Paul, how's your night? It's great. Fuck you. Oh, yeah? What's going to happen? The Jays are going to fucking lose. Fuck you. Hey, Paul, what's going to happen next? You're just going to be fucked up because you can't talk about fucking...
Turn your camera back on. Turn your camera back on.
Fuck.
He turns his camera back on. Everything's in flames. All the toys are knocked down. All the toys are knocked down behind him.
Nope. Guess he shouldn't have turned his camera back on.
Oh.
Yeah, camera on is. I think you need to restart your modem, my friend.
All right, let me do it.
Yes. Sorry,
by
MC
the way,
Dizzle.
By the way, kids, don't watch.
Fuck the...
Give us a second and just turn away right now. Paul's going through some troubles. I feel his frustration. I do. If we need to blame it on anybody, that was me. I was actually throwing my voice.
Ass.
I think I heard the word ass. Well, I think what Paul says is I'm asking you all to hit the thumbs up, but I'm gonna say what's up to people here in the chat.
I
heard the beginning.
Demonetized. Oh man.
Oh my god.
I promise this is not a bit, everybody. This is not a gag.
This is really Paul being mad, dude.
Yep, this is Paul. Yeah, with that internet. This is what happened.
We tried so hard. We did.
Yeah, my friend Carl's here who helped me with the heavy lifting on some videography at Fan Expo this weekend. Carl, I am indebted to you. Thank you so much for your contributions and all your help and hanging out. It was so much fun. Bitter Troll is here. Samrock, Aaron S, Matt Logic 44 is here. Hit us with some emojis. Thank you. We have MC Dizzle RMD Collective says, where the baddies at? Right here, baby. With me. Tommy K is here. Toy Rensu.
Not me.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah, Yoko's a baddie.
Nightmare Nemo. What's going on? I'm TJ Williams, Valtron, Winger Lose. Anton Attard is here. Thank you for tuning in on this Tuesday evening. Andy's Pandies. Welcome back to the show. D. Sertle, Daniel. How's it going, my friend? Kayla's here. Kayla, what's going on? Always love seeing you in the chat. Your energy is awesome. Darth Gutierrez, what's up, man? Says Butter Nation. Thank you so much. Aaron S. JMac77. Easy Toy Hunters Guild Compulsive Collector, the winner of the giveaway last week. Congratulations. Says love tonight's episode. What a great job by the VFX artist. Yeah, we're going to get into that. It was insane. Burnt Vidar Larson. Bitter Vader 74 says hello, Squadron. Hello yourself.
What's up?
Welcome to the show. I think these are all comments about... Oh, these are comments about the intro, not Paul's profanity. Well, I'll play the promo again in a few seconds for people who missed it. Brent W is here, 796 Studios. What's up, homie? John Carmen, welcome to the show. Andy Kwan, hey, how's it going? Watching on Facebook, appreciate you, thank you. Rick Jones is here. What's going on? Brent W says 20 years ago ordering new DVDs from Canadian sellers. Is that where Paul is? The Ruckus, welcome. D Sertle, John Carmen, and some people saying hi to each other in the chat, saying they love. It's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing. What is that from?
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, it's Dumb and Dumber, right?
Yeah.
I thought so.
How dare.
Thanks for noticing.
I thought so. Oh, Yoko, it's the perfect reference for Yoko.
How
She
dare.
loves Dumb and Dumber. Let's see. Tommy K says Stephen Hawking has entered the chat. Oh no.
Oh no.
Who's banned? Paul's probably banned. Let's see. Kayla says Smack.
Her hands for Paul's internet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, prayer hands in the chat for Paul's internet. He's gone to a better place. Podcast rated 18 plus. Paul can't stop laughing. Yeah, I mean, after 6 years of having fiber, I moved to a neighborhood that only had copper line cable 3 months ago, so I have a lot of sympathy for Paul tonight. Yeah, it's tough when you do live streams like this. Earmuffs for everyone. Sorry, kids. What's up, Norn Radicals? Val Coneytron on Twitch. Charles Stevens. Let's see. Can you take a snippet? Can you take every snippet of Paul's audio and put it into a YouTube video called Bitter Asian Dude? Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna clip that probably. Marco Galaxy Squadron is here. What's up, Cole? Richard Reyes, side_9. What up, gang? Glad I just tuned in for that awesome display by Paul. Colossal Customs is here. Trevor 16 Shooter, Ways of the Sith. Thank you. Oh, thank you for everyone who shared on social media that we're back tonight. Appreciate you. Thank you. Candles.
Candles. You gotta light a
loves
candle.
The candles are for Ernie.
Yeah,
Candles
you gotta
for
light a
Ernie.
candle. Yeah, because now I'm worried about Paul. I
You know,
imagine him. Yeah, he's Kylo Renning it right now in that room, dude. He pulled out one of the sabers and he's going crazy. It really sucks.
Here's the promo. Do you want just the Obi-Wan version or the cut together version?
Cut together. Show them the new piece.
Cut together. All right.
well,
If you're
they're-
late. What's that, Yoko?
That he kind of answered yes to the question.
Okay. So if
Oh.
you tuned in late,
Nope.
here's the new kind of intro. Hopefully we can add more to this.
Hey Kevin, hey Paul, hey Ernie, hey Yoko.
Hello there, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi,
This is Ashley Eckstein, voice of Ahsoka Tano,
and you're tuned in to Boba Squadron.
and I can't wait to hear what you have to say on Boba Squadron.
This is the podcast you're looking for.
I like the. at the end.
I left that in at the end.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
cut it afterwards. Because afterwards is me going, "Oh, that was so cool." So I left in the eyebrow
You had to
raise,
cut it right away.
and then I had to I can't let people know I'm such a big
I really,
nerd.
I really can visually see him. You know.
I love
Man,
I
dude.
love seeing him with my eyes.
Man. We need like somebody to do a animated picture over or whatever that'd be. You know,
Animated
Like take a
picture.
clip from Clone Wars.
yes. Like no, like him standing there, but it's drawn, and like you do like old South Park style, and you just like, oh, how's it going? So yeah,
Oh,
So
like
not
what's that?
like actual Obi-Wan.
What's
Yeah.
that IG account? Milo the cat who just takes cartoon clips and just puts them over
yeah.
rap songs. Yeah, we should do that. I'll figure that out. That's a lot of
that
work.
was so dope.
Well, let's see. We're gonna wait for Paul's rebooting or doing something. I'm gonna keep my eyes open in the chat. But the Hasbro Star Wars team today had a live stream. I completely forgot until Ernie messaged me. He's like, "Oh, I can't believe they're showing all these. It's so great for tonight." And I looked at my phone. It was 11:30, and I had missed everything. I'm like, "Damn it!" So thank you, Ernie. I got on that, and I got the images afterwards. There's a new wave of Black Series. Oh, Paul doesn't collect Black Series anymore, so we'll start with this. That are
Okay, is this the same as the one I already have?
I think
wanna
so
say
because
yes.
it has
He
the
dirtier?
swappable.
He looks dirtier.
He's pretty dirty.
Oh,
like
no, I
he's
guess
been
he is dirty. I'm looking at him.
It has the exact same stuff. The flame, the
He's
middle
got a potty
leg,
mouth, so
and
I
the
figure
extra
yes.
swappable leg.
He's
So
he's
again,
a
this
bad
one was
droid.
this bad. Oh, you're into droids too, Ernie?
He's a bad droid.
He is. He's killed
Yeah.
lots of people. Swears a lot. But this one was hard to find for a lot of people on the first release, and the prices were going up in the secondary market. So
Yeah.
it's cool that they're re-releasing,
Reissuing.
Yeah.
yeah, reissuing it for people. I don't do you guys have this?
Yes.
Like, okay. When they reissued the Rebels crew, did they also redo this one at that point?
I don't know if V2 is different from V1.
Hmm.
If that's
No,
what
they
you're
did not.
asking. Because this is
the-
V3, right?
This is
Yeah.
V3?
Yeah. Right?
What was V1?
Well, because when they came out, the last one was a reissue already. Yeah.
Of just the very first version, though.
Of all the
I feel like
Well,
there's only one
yeah.
version and it's been released 3 times.
Right. I think that's what she means.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you meant that there was 3 different versions.
No,
There was
there's
version
one
1,
version,
version
Re-
first
okay.
release, and then I think when they redid all of
Yeah.
the Rebels crew with the redeco, they put Chopper out again. I
Yeah.
think is that
The characters
don't-
had new faces, but I don't know if Chopper was any
The
Win
different.
chat
or
is
lose, I don't
beefing.
think this is a new digital face paint on Chopper, though.
so stupid?
I don't think so.
They put Kanan's face on the back of this thing.
Yeah. You may have to recheck your sources on that one. But
Yeah,
yes.
re-verify. All right, we just need to I don't know. It's good for people who
It's
didn't
Chopper.
get it. Yeah, it's
out.
Chopper. It's in the show. It's good timing. It makes sense. Put it in the wave. Be mad if you already have it. People who are mad that it's there in the wave and says lazy, they already have it, but not considering.
No.
Are
I
those?
will
Yeah,
not
there's
be
a
mad
lot
that
of-
other people get to have
Yeah,
Chopper.
there's a lot of people who don't have like
There you go.
still the Rebels crew, period.
hmm I'm thinking of selling my Black Series Rebels crew because I'm going full vintage. Like if I'm getting the Ghost with all those figures, I'm thinking of selling the whole Black Series team. Yeah, it's the same accessories. The third leg has the fire P coming out of it. It's a good pickup. It's a good release. Next is the Ezra Bridger from Ahsoka. They made a point of saying it's his look in the hologram message
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
first episode, I believe.
So I'll need this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let's see. Survey says, "Hello."
Fuck. Loud and clear.
All right.
How did I only get half of a one-syllable word?
Oh wait. Maybe? Oh
Is
no,
it-
he's right there.
No, I think it's
No, you're
good.
Is it working?
okay. No, you're. Keep going.
Yeah.
Sing a song.
Can you fuck shit fuck fuckity fuck?
Haven't heard that one.
No,
A split second is missing.
Yeah, it's better.
it's better.
Not
than
great.
fuck
Way
shit.
better than it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe I should
That was
bow
too
out.
fast.
Then.
Your eye roll froze, and it looked like
Just move slowly, like you're underwater.
Well, Paul, we're talking about Black
Oh,
Series right
no,
now.
it's
You have
not.
Chopper. Will you be getting these?
You're
Fuck
out of
me.
Black Series, right?
I'm done.
Yeah.
Only that's bring back is me. That's right. I'm doubling down.
That's fair.
Can you hear me? Like super. It's super shitty, right?
It's
Yeah.
medium shitty.
Okay, wait.
It was better than it was before. Can you
Yeah.
say buy me a drink? Try saying that.
Fuck you, Ernie.
I heard that
you-
one.
Can we harmonize "I'm in love" with the stripper?
Buy you a drink.
I think it's funny when T-Pain realized that all of his songs were about simping. He's like, "Wait, I'm just a huge simp." It's like I'm just trying to like buy drinks from strippers and the bartender. Oh, thank you to Compulsive Collector, the new channel member.
Hello there.
Oh wait, we have our own soundbite now. I don't need to use that one anymore. I have to update that. But thank you for becoming a channel member here on YouTube and Hope you enjoy the content we have here. This is the Ezra from the hologram. Are we getting this one, team? We are.
Go
Yes.
back to the picture before. Can you zoom in on the eyes?
Intense.
I'm not buying that. Look at that. You look like a goblin.
He's a little one.
It's like a what?
That's the picture, not the Goblin King from the Lord of the Rings. Sorry.
He's never.
It's
Carson Davis never getting a figure.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just doubling down on this. I figure why bother
up.
trying to be good anymore?
dig up, stupid.
Yeah, that's right. Dig up.
But we didn't. Did you guys see clearly his face in the hologram?
No,
He
No.
didn't look like that.
they did like an overhead shot. So
Is this
no,
what the voice
I mean,
actor looks like?
No.
Well, you're going off of the side art.
There's pictures on the side.
Yeah.
Side
Well,
art
is that what the side art what the voice actor looks like? I don't know.
It's supposed to, I guess, but I'm with Paul on this. Now I just see Goblin King.
He's
And actually, it looks like what was that old '80s movie, Paul, where the witches took over and the kids they turned them into rats. And they met in
Oh.
the hall. Is it Angela
Nutcracker Suite.
Nutcracker? No.
I'm thinking Willard, but I'm positive that's the wrong movie.
No.
Willard is the
But
one with the rats in it.
when they when
the
they
Willard.
actually show themselves, it kind of
Tip
looks like that
calculator?
witch.
Yeah.
Oh, Brent, is it witches? My bad.
Is it just called Witches?
Please.
Hey, on brand for a certain type of show. There's a new HK-87 assassin droid with soft goods. It sucks that the vintage collection has that spear that he fights with, but this doesn't. I think that's kind of
Yeah, he has a blaster.
yeah. The vintage
Okay.
collection has a blaster too, but it also
It-
has the staff.
If we're talking freely right now, and I'm going on Paul's game here, and I don't get okay. So this is the only the thoughts of the Fallen Fett. This does not reflect the group. Why do they keep saying soft goods when every single one is just a cape? And they kept saying coming with soft goods. Do you see these soft goods?
Yeah,
And I was like, it's a cloth. It's the cape. Like you're not pants or a shirt or anything else. But they were just like, so boom, cloth goods. What do you think about that? And it's the cape on everything. Come on.
Are
Sorry.
you saying that the robot should have pants?
I know he'd look a little silly with pants on.
Well, maybe he should. Maybe he wants pants. Who are
You
we
saying
to
he should have
say-
corduroys or something?
Yeah, what droids want.
Dickies?
No, corduroys are horrible.
romper?
I had to wear corduroys growing up as a kid, and I could not sneak around at all like a ninja. You heard me coming. Not only that, but corduroys are famous for if I had to go shop in the Kmart big kid section, big boys, it was just all corduroys. There weren't jeans. There weren't nothing. Oh, you just touched the subject. No, you know what? Forget corduroys. That was me going to the kitchen every time. That was it. Just
I thought that was
No.
Paul's mic.
You're going pretty fast there, Aaron.
Huh.
He's trying to get those nugs.
I had to.
Right. So they're soft goods capes on a robot.
Yeah. Come on.
Is this okay? Is this your point that you're making, that they're
Yeah.
saying it's soft goods, but
Yes.
it's not
Just a
entirely soft goods? It's a combination.
Like I'll take this one because this guy looks cool. They did make the remark as far as saying an Inquisitor, and then they were saying again cloth goods. Here's the soft goods. Look at that.
This figure looks awesome, though.
It does look
It looks
look
It's a
good.
great-
it's a great Ezra figure. I mean,
No.
Inquisitor figure.
We gotta
Sorry.
get into that.
Sorry.
Droideroy.
Sorry.
Droideroy.
Maybe he does want some droideroy.
After
All
they
right.
go to that bar in Mando with all the droid
Micro
bar.
Galaxy Squad is. I thought it was a paint app. That's supposed to be Rust.
That's Rust.
He
Oh,
was
I guess
cool.
it kind of looks like Rust. I thought it was.
Rusty.
I thought he did the bleach dye on his armor. All right, I'll still get it. He looks good.
Just
All right,
wait
soft
for the
goods.
credit series repaint.
Where it's
Isn't that
all
what
black
it is?
like it should
Yeah,
be.
it's just like
Yes. Okay,
T,
now.
T for Thrawn. All right, this is the Black Series Professor Huyang. No
does
soft
he have
goods,
soft goods?
no pants.
Nope.
Is his
That's
apron
not a
his
cape.
smock? Doesn't he have
No.
a
Is
smock
it-
like a waiter smock?
Yeah, and no, it's
Oh,
not
that's
plastic.
that's
I
not-
was like, I
No.
was thinking,
Molded
I don't remember
plastic?
him wearing a skirt. It's a
It's like a
It's a-
worker smock.
yeah.
Is this
Yeah.
cod piece
The
here in the
utility
middle?
kilt.
The
I think it's
flap?
the-
Utility kilt, yes.
Yeah.
He's waiting tables from the 9 to 5 at the Jedi Temple.
He looks pretty cool though, right?
He
does.
he acts like this like scholar, but
Does
he's really
his
a janitor.
does his eye swivel?
Well,
I don't think so.
the key one though too is do they light up? They should have lit up yellow.
Because on the Rocklove Huyang necklace, it swivels. So
Oh, there
You
you go.
Ah, that's where the
Was that classified information? Were you supposed to say that right now?
no, you can buy it right now on
Oh,
Rocklove.
okay. Just
.com.
checking.
all the sculpting.
Is that for
Budget.
dudes too?
It's unisex all over the place.
It's unisex all over the place, baby.
I told you it would go.
Nice
I told
setup.
you. Yes.
Oh, Paul, you missed that one last week. We were talking about the Rock Love jewelry, and Ernie was like, "Oh, yeah, and, like this stuff is great, and it's like unisex all over the place."
Paul would have canceled me last week. I would really not be here this week. if
You
Paul
cancel
was here.
yourself, Ernie. I don't have to do nothing. I just sit here.
Yes.
I like that he has the articulated arms on the back piece. That's on this upper left. It goes on his back, and they go like this.
Oh, right.
Like how?
Yes. Yes. His extra arms.
Extra arms. This one. Why did you laugh so fast?
I know you have issues with this, Kevin.
It's airing of grievances.
go.
Oh, so Paul definitely didn't watch last week's episode then.
Why? What happened?
Why? What did
You
I
don't
say?
remember?
No. What did I miss?
You didn't miss it. Kev was like, maybe I should have kept her autograph. Can I send?
Oh, this
Can I
is
send the
her.
card?
That's
Autograph.
right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. You
I got
gave
so
it
many
away.
Paul autographs now. Can't I send one back?
That's right. You gave it away.
This okay. In Canada, Black Series mainline figures are $35 at retail. So if you send me, if I order the Huyang for 35, that's like borderline tolerable. But this packed out with absolutely
Nothing.
nothing.
No soft goods.
No, shut up. No corduroys.
It's not.
No
That's
culottes.
That dress thing that's not soft goods.
No, I don't
That's
think so.
plastic.
It looks
Yes.
plastic. The vintage
plastic.
collection is soft goods.
Oh,
Yes.
She's
This
got
is
nothing to hold
plastic.
in her hands.
Nope.
Wow.
Okay,
Even though
so-
she's making
Green
fists 'cause
flame.
she's mad as hell.
Green
Wow.
flame
She's-
would have been cool.
So
you
if she's a witch, give her
Yes.
like I was saying
Yeah.
on live, give her like the Wanda Maximoff, like
Yeah.
you know,
Which
hands
witchy
like
hands?
this, witchy hands
Yeah.
with some sort of night sistery magic green effect. But like, not only is she like have no accessories, she's still got the gripping hands.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They've given. What is she? Like
She's
no.
mad you sent back her autograph in the package.
This is her hands after signing all of those autographs, 10,000 signatures. This is screen accurate, but she signed all those Topps autographs off of the sticker. So I don't know. Give her
But with-
extra hands, even.
Yeah. But with
Give her
that
the
being said,
spear.
though, this face application is really nice, though. Way
Fair.
different than Ezra.
That's-
Paul's right. I can't even tell what Ezra is. This one, look at that.
What does
That's
that
great.
mean? You're trying to
Yeah.
I don't
profile,
know.
like profile him?
No, but this is. Look at it. That's a good face sculpt. It's a good face app. The paint job's on point. That's good. But still, yes, $35
should-
worth. No,
That should not be the basis for a 35.
No,
It's like,
I
they
know.
did their job and made it look like it should.
yeah.
I feel like there's no value here for 35. I can't do it. And then I said, why does maybe they could have thrown in the spear from season 2, the Beskar spear, but then that's not from this season, so you can't, or who knows? I don't know.
Nope.
Yeah. So my thing is, if they get stuff from Lucasfilm early, like the character designs, and it takes months in advance to make a toy in time for the show, I get that, but that kind of sucks because now you're gonna do another version later.
But now, if we didn't have this figure right now, everyone would be complaining that there's no figures at the time the show's on. So it's a lose-lose situation.
It is. But there are other characters that, like, you knew Balin's skull was gonna be wielding lightsabers.
Yeah.
Right? You knew from the trailer.
Yeah.
So you could have made that, you could have put that in this line, even if you don't know about the character.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's me.
Who
I
else
don't know
is
how
in
you
this
guys
wave?
feel.
Maybe they wanted to make sure a female was in the wave, though.
This,
you know?
yeah, I don't know.
Didn't they
It's a big
repack
miss,
Ahsoka
though.
in this? Or no?
I don't know the waves.
Okay, so there's actually 5 waves that are coming right now that nothing is out. 5 waves, nothing is out yet. Yak Face does have it up there. 5 waves, nothing is out yet.
We got you.
Wow. So yes, that is it. But this does make me excited to see if like Hot Toys or Sideshow is going to do a Huyang, because I think that would look dope.
Of course they are.
Yeah, I think
you
that
know
would
what?
look really good.
They'll drive everybody nuts, and they'll have a limited edition die-cast Huyang to only 3,000 pieces with rooted hair underneath his smock.
Underneath rooted hair, soft goods.
So you figure that one out. You demonetize his channel. That's right. No.
You have done that yourself. Why am I saying that every week? We can't put ourselves in these situations. You guys keep messing with everything. Someone said, here we go. She should come with a star map at least.
Yes,
we were talking after the show. It's like they could have just kept turning it, and I feel like she could have solved it eventually.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
RMD says, "Where's the bad girl Shin at?"
Yeah,
we knew she was in the trailers and everything, so it's just I get it. If we want toys to coincide with the show coming out, it helps with marketing, but at the same time, you end up with this kind of lacking figure. I can't pay $35 plus tax. That's $40 when I'm walking out of the store.
Do you have a picture of the other release?
Which one?
The bucket?
Oh no, I don't.
Because I am going to get that.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to get to that. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Do Toy Migos have the photo somewhere? I have it somewhere.
I'll find it for you. Go ahead.
Oh, also, did we talk about the ghost and the thing last week?
Can't talk about that. What?
The extra figures?
No, I think it happened like the next day.
Of course. Okay, so if you back the I always go to HasLab.com. That's not a real thing. If you back the HasLab for the ghost, you can unlock Ezra, Kanan, Zeb, and Hera. If you get all the tiers on the mural card.
Oh.
What are we at? You have 8 days. We're at 11/9/42. So you get them on the mural card back, and of course, for some reason there was no Sabine or Chopper in this wave. I really like the card backs as a complete set that I want to not open them. And the Hasbro team said if we all get it to 17K, they're going to release Sabine and Chopper on this mural card back in like a regular release in the future. So you will be able to complete it with those cards. So we didn't talk about that last week?
I don't think so.
No, we didn't. Oh, we talked about DK on Thursday. So what do you guys think about that? That A, it wasn't in the original HasLab, and B, they're like, oh yeah, we'll still give it if we get there with the card backs.
It's a little bit I'm not going for it. It's kind of frustrating because you do want like the whole crew. You would think that would kind of been from the get-go. And I do feel like, seeing the Joe team and what they've been doing as far as they were showing the tiers that were going to happen, right from the beginning. And they changed it to this one. But then it was still like, okay, you went that route, but you also gave a letdown by keeping 2 characters out. Like, why do that? I think it would have been better to say, like, here's the whole shebang as far as the whole crew and everything. Even if you had to up it maybe like another $100 or something, and you stated that's why. I'm throwing the number out there. I'm just saying why. I mean,
The big old number.
It is. Should it already come with it? Yes, it should. But I was just giving an example from their team point of view. So it's really frustrating. And then to say that, and the numbers only went up a little bit after that day. I hope everybody that they achieve it, because like, you want the ghost, yes, but you want the full crew with it. I mean, the numbers right now are very hard to swallow.
But I mean, it's been backed, right? Like it's going to go into production. These are all just sort of tiers, like the extras, right? This is that's all it is. Like it's going to be made regardless because they hit their targets. So now it's just a question of all these premium unlockables that people want, and so they're trying to maximize their profits.
Yes,
by dangling this. And I get it. It's kind of dirty pool as somebody who, like, I backed 2 of these things. And it would be nice to have the whole crew. I like the ship, so that's why I backed it. The characters are great. I'm sure I can populate them somehow with the other characters. The card backs, they look gorgeous. But you know, it's one of those things where I don't know if I would want to keep them in the card backs. I could just, you know, you do the little cut around and you still got the card backs, but you still have the figures I play with my toys. So that's fine. It does feel a bit like extortion. It's like, you know, hey, you want the rest of the crew, you got to pay up. Right. And it's like, yeah, I get why people are upset, and I get why Hasbro's doing it too, right? Because they need to they want to maximize their profits on it, and it feels kind of like dirty pool in that set. And it's a bit disappointing as a fan, but they're not here to service us; they're here to make money. And more and more, that's what I'm seeing across the board for a lot of these companies. It is we romanticize this whole idea of collecting and getting things, but at the end of the day, they just want our money.
It is a business.
So, and once you get around to thinking that, then the less offended you're going to be.
They're not your friend, you know. Like,
don't take it personally. Just like, you know, that's the thing. Don't take it personally. They want your money. They're making cool stuff that they think you'll want, and then they'll make other things that they'll dangle in front of you to get more of your money. But at the end of the day, they don't really think they owe you anything unless you stop buying everything altogether. And let's be honest, how many of us are going to start doing that?
Right.
Well, Paulie, you said it was a cool ship, and the characters were like, they're cool too. Yoko and Ernie, would you get a ghost ship without the crew, or is the ghost ship anything without?
I mean,
without the crew?
I already have like 3 ghost ships without a crew, you know. So like the ship itself is cool, and for me, like, I was never really concerned. I mean, I do love the mural art, so I would love to have these figures on the card backs, and I wouldn't take them off, like with the mural art. I would leave displayed that way. So I was never worried, because I figured they're going to re-release these with different card backs that I wouldn't feel bad ripping off the card, you know, to play with my ship that I probably will never actually play with. But so it's like, to me, these carded figures were always a bonus. So I was okay with the idea of like, okay, I'm going to go buy regular versions of these figures if I want them loose, because I'm going to leave these carded anyway.
I'm kind of torn. What about you, Ernie?
Can we highlight Aiden Skate's comment, please?
8 and Skate. Traditionally, vehicles only come with 1 or no figures. Very few ever give you all the crew or even the figures pictured on the box. This is true. This goes back to the 70s.
Yeah, so absolutely. So my only thing on going with that, on what I'm trying to say, is this is supposed to be a crowd-funded project. So it's different than just getting your miniature-sized ghost that isn't to scale or supposed to be this big. So when you're putting in money, as Paul is saying, and you're funding this, and you know it is already going to get made, but then they want your extra by dangling this in front of you, absolutely correct. Where I feel like if this got funded, like, then it should be like, here you go, you are getting the crew to go along with your ghost piece that already has been obtained. So when they do this, because this is supposed to be an exclusive to where it's not released again, as far as these figures. So I know that saying, okay, well, I'll just get the vintage ones, where technically it's not supposed to be these, or just the so this one they're trying to switch it to Yoko, the card back is what they're saying, that maybe later these will be released, but you won't have this card back.
Yeah.
Is that what it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, see, I just think as on a crowdfunded project, it should be there. It should be that type of thing. But I mean, they all do it with all their HasLabs. Get to this number and get these figures and so on and so forth. So that to me is kind of, if we know you're backed and you've made all this money, which we could sit here and calculate all day of how much over they're actually making. That's the kind of thing is to this. But when they put it in front of you and you haven't hit the numbers, like not even close, it's really cool when you've hit the numbers right away, like the Joe team did, and then they came up with extras to give you. Or like at that time of the Sentinel, when the Sentinel first happened, they had nothing planned for what they had, just those couple of things. Then they started coming up with ideas for the extra because like, wow, thank you guys for this. So yeah, when you dangle it in front of you and you're not getting a full crew for this major item that you're already overly paying for, that's the kind of thing behind it of like, yeah, no, I'm not going to back this. I'm not getting it. So
Yeah.
Well,
Jesse says, I think all figures should come loose in a baggie. That way the cost would come down to people who actually play with. I think that was the Razor Crest had the Mando like that.
Yeah, it didn't have a card back.
Card back. I asked the team, I said, have you ever considered an option like other crowd funds, like an add-on? You know, you check a box and you pay an extra $100 and you get those same carded figures in a bag because you've already paid for the molding and stuff for it. You're just basically manufacturing an extra set and just add it on to my purchase. But you know, it would be cool. They're like, oh, we'll take your feedback, and you know, that's good feedback, and we try to listen to everybody. And for the future, I thought it would be a cool idea. I definitely would have gotten an extra set of figures, and just to check a box off and pay a little bit more to get a set of them for display. But if you don't get that, I think there will be Ahsoka versions of the crew coming out in vintage collection. So you could populate it with TV versions, Disney Plus versions. Vintage collection, they announced today General Syndulla. That's on this vintage card. I think she looks pretty cool. A lot of nice details on her jacket that she has on the show. You have the HK-87 that has the blaster and the pole staff,
electro staff.
I think they also showed that the blaster goes into his back, right?
Nice.
I think it was this one. And then, of course, with a soft goods shawl and a vintage collection soft goods. Is this velour? No.
Same hands.
Might be my
same
corduroy.
hands. Oh, look, in the picture, she's got the judo
I was just
chop
gonna
hands.
say that. I was just gonna say that.
Give me something to go with her, man.
She has different hands. It really should have came with a green magic effect piece.
Right.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I'm not gonna go through the vintage, the retro ones. They have retro figures, the 5 POA looking stuff for Ahsoka as well. But we want to cut to Ernie's big deal right here. This is a Black Series role play item. This is Sabine's helmet, electronics, lights. The range finder comes down. This looks good. Are we adding this to the collection?
Yes.
Yes.
The bad girl helmet.
Yeah, need it.
I'm gonna try it on.
Hopefully they do a few paint variants.
Paint variants?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, like her Rebels looks.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely, if they have that, it's the same mold, they could do that for sure. Paulie, is there room for your in your helmet collection for this?
Sure. Yeah.
When you answer like that, I don't know if it's something that you can't answer or not. So yes, this looks good.
I mean, I don't it's interesting. I don't know if I'd go out and buy it.
It's so stupid.
He's right. That seems to check out what Daniel wrote. No, but I mean, I don't. It's interesting. I haven't same with the Bo-Katan one as well. Great designs. I don't know if I would get them, but I've been gifted them, which is great. So conundrum solved, right? It's just like, yeah, cool, and I'll do reviews on them and stuff because they look gorgeous. But those aren't like I do collect buckets, but I don't have a ton of Mando buckets.
My only bucket is the Fennec one that
Christopher
Christopher Colvin made for me. But I want to get the Ahsoka Trooper one, so that'll be my first official helmet, I guess.
Did you pre-order it or no?
I haven't gotten it yet. Yeah.
Okay.
I was waiting to see if it would go on sale. You know?
What the
Has
Ahsoka
the
Trooper? Which one?
orange paint. On
The 332nd Trooper. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. The Clone Trooper helmet with the paint. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That'd be a cool one to get.
Yeah.
Die Hard 3.75 says we will get the crew regardless, but it would be with the crew based on Ahsoka. The crew version based on Rebels is what comes with the ship, so we will get the crew, just maybe not the Rebels version.
I gotta think we'd get all of them though, because
No.
like I know people are concerned about Kanan and Zeb, right? If they don't get unlocked, if we would get them on regular versions, but I think we still would because like they're made, you know, they're created.
When I did my interview, it was specifically pointed out that the HasLab is coming with the mural figures.
Right. Season 4 look, I believe.
Correct. So
Yeah.
yes, there's going to be still a Rebels crew out there, not the mural figures.
Yeah.
That one and Ahsoka as well too. So yeah, you are going to get them.
You're so crispy now.
Yeah.
Has my
Oh, yeah.
internet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
you're
settled
back.
down now. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've returned to us. Well, that's it for Toy Talk tonight. No,
Oh,
I'm
wait.
kidding.
There's one thing I forgot to.
Yes.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
Who's that
Gentle
handsome
giant.
fella?
Huzzah! Available.
So
online.
are these being shipped out yet or
They
no?
are.
They just sent it to you early.
Well, I got this one early, but I have been getting messages through my socials of friends who have been receiving their mini busts in the mail today and this week. So if you've ordered them, they're coming out.
Yeah.
Paul, what was your like getting the news? Obviously, you were very happy. What was the reaction opening the box and getting that first bust?
Yeah,
action figure of
honestly,
yourself?
I saw pictures of it. I was lucky enough to be included in doing the reveal for the character for this fig, this half fig. And I was like, you look in the picture, and go, oh, it looks really cool. But like, honestly, it does in hand. It's so much better than the pictures.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I have to
gotta
say,
be
I'm looking at this. It's just like, holy crap. Like, just to be able to look, and it's a sculpture. It's like a little mini 1/6 scale of me. Like, that's so cool. That is so cool. And yeah, like I'm really blown away by it. Honestly, like imagine somebody made a little statue of you, and it was made really well, right? And you kind of go, "Wow, that's pretty cool. This is a really great keepsake. I'm honored by this. This is in terms of a 3D sort of realization. It's stunning. It's stunning, and the fact that it's 1/6 scale. I got no legs, but the upper part works fine. And
Lieutenant
great.
Dan.
Yeah, I ain't got no legs.
Oh no.
Got no legs. But I'm blown away by this. And it's a limited
just like
edition.
Lieutenant Dan's legs.
Right? There you go. So they're all limited edition. There's only 1,000 pieces. So
Man, we're so happy for you
948.
thank you.
to get a version of yourself from a TV show we're not talking about, but honestly, it's so cool. It's so cool.
Thank you.
And I hope we get vintage collection soon, so you can sign one and get in one of these cases
Hot
in
Toys.
Black Series. I don't need a. Is it weird to have a Hot Toys of somebody you know? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I would.
Yeah, you'd love it for your shrine.
We're going to set it up here with Boba, and he's going to be behind as Boba sits on the throne, and my Carson Tava is going to be serving him his drinks and his food and everything, and I would be like, Boba is finally getting the respect he needs. No, Paul would be in that throne. That's awesome, Paul. I'm so happy for you, man. That came in. That's very, very cool.
Wow, Tommy.
Rooted beard, yes.
Rooted beard hair. Okay, yeah. Before we wrap up the toy talk, Paul, you partaken in pre-order process with the rooted hair Hot Toys Anakin.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, no, it was. I wasn't expecting to get one, to be honest, because I thought it was going to be insane. First of all, I got the dates wrong, and the week before, while I was shooting a short film, I was in the middle of a field in Vaughan with my cell phone, trying to. Why is this not going live? Then I realized I had the wrong date. So, in full disclosure, I reached out to my contacts over at Sideshow Collectibles. I said, hey, I will pay full price for this thing. I want one. I'd love to review it. I'm not asking for it for free, but is there any way you can reserve one for me or get one to me? And they flat out said, no, sorry, this is limited. No one's getting one put on hold for them. You're going to have to take your chances like everybody else. So for me, that's like, okay, Sideshow's always been above board with me. And they're like, okay, they're serious about trying to make this as fair as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did what everybody else did. I had already signed up for the RSVP. Let me know when the sucker's on sale type thing. I'd heard the announcement that they were dropping it. It was going to go live at like noon Eastern time, which is 9 a.m. Pacific time. They just released the Rooted Hair Joker version the day before. Mm-hmm. And we were hearing reports back from everybody who's trying to get one of those toys as well on pre-order. And so people were gathering intelligence and learning tips and tricks. Out of communication with Tommy K. He's like
gathering intelligence. Many Boston spies died for this.
Seriously, this is how insane. It's a toy with rooted wool, not even real hair.
A toy. Look how rooted. Look how real this face is.
This is why, but this is why you want it. So it's like, oh my God. And it's a limited edition. It's the first of its kind from Hot Toys. It's all kinds of, it's hitting all those check marks for the collectibles, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice,
so
Trevor.
we do what, you go in and we heard that, the site was actually going live, or the virtual queue starts a half hour early, right? So everybody's like getting ready for this. Anybody who's been like really studying how to get one, get the best odds of getting one, they've got their multiple devices logged in, they're ready. And as soon as the site goes live for that virtual queue, everything lights up, right? And what they did was, it doesn't matter what time you logged in on, as soon as you try to go to the website, it assigns you a randomly generated play queue, the virtual queue, to try to keep it fair. So I had my phone, my iPad, my laptop, right?
While you were on set?
No, I was at home. This is a week later. So Tommy was on, we were texting back and forth and stuff. And I ended up with the highest number I got in the virtual queue, and that was just to get onto the Sideshow web, was like 1,200 and something. And as your time sort of clicked down and you got onto the website, you had to watch, because it said, if you are here for that Anakin Skywalker rooted thing, click on this link. Mm-hmm. So you have to, you click on that. And I think that happened as well for people who are trying to log on after the pre-ordering sort of started. As soon as you went on, you got kicked into another virtual line. So I got kicked into another virtual line, and my number was getting bigger, and I thought, I'm going to get now. And that to sort of try to combat bots and to keep it as fair as possible. It went and got let in and went into the right second virtual queue, and I was able to get one. But when I clicked on it and went to check out, it said I got this weird error message and saying your time is expired, you're no longer valid, this and that. And I was like, what the hell? But then it kicked me straight to the shopping cart, and I was able to buy it. So I got one. I was lucky enough to get one. And I think Tommy got one too, right? And it was just like, okay, we were super lucky. And by the time I got mine, they were already I think 25% sold out, and within an hour they were all gone, basically. And I think they only got something like worldwide. There's only 3,000 available worldwide. I think Sideshow got anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 units. Although I did hear somewhere that it was maybe even just 800. So that's that. And so it's like, yeah, it was like this was a process that was guaranteed to frustrate people, but was as fair as they could make it. Like,
Right.
honestly, I think as fair as they could make it. And there are ways to job the system or whatever. For me, and I'm speaking from a position where it's like, I'm lucky I got one. Fully not expecting to get one. So I'm at a position where it's like, okay, I got one. The amount of vitriol and the hissy fitting that went on from people who did not get one was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I remember reading this one post where this person said, I've been ordering from Sideshow for 5 years. I am canceling all of my pre-orders. Here's a list of all the figures that I've bought from them. How dare they? If this is how they treat, and this killed me, legacy customers, this, that killed me. You're 5 years, you're a legacy customer. And then this person got just destroyed online because there were people who've been buying stuff and collecting for over 20 years, or buying from Sideshow for 13 years or 18 years. And to a T, they were all like, yes, we are very disappointed we did not get one, but that's collecting. These companies do not owe you anything.
Oh.
That's the thing. They're
We have
not
a
your
theme
friends.
going on. We have
Well,
a theme.
but I mean, that's the thing. And as a collector, you're not owed anything. If you buy something, the reward is you get that thing that you bought, right?
Right.
Like that's a transaction right there.
Yeah.
That's it. And I know I was at retail when it first came out, but the time has passed. I missed my chance, or I couldn't get it. And now if I really want it, I have to pay to market share. If I really want it, I'll pay it. And yet, I couldn't get it for the cheap price. But at the end of the day, I really wanted that. I spent my money on it, and now I have it. That's how the free market. That's how it works. That's how it sucks that we can't all get things for below retail or for super cheap, but that's what it is. And that's collecting too. Sometimes you get the thing at a great price. Sometimes you got to pay through.
Like
but
my
it's all.
Sabine ship.
Are you how much willing
Uh-oh.
to spend for your collection, and what for you? What do you need in your collection versus what do you want? So I don't know. I just thought it was silly.
Yeah.
They're toys. They're toys.
We'll live. My friend Chamba always says, I'm alive now before it's even come out, so you'll live if you don't get it. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. The wise words of Chamba for sure. Any other toy stuff, friends?
No.
Anything else we should look out for? I think that's it, right? Those are all the new Black
Yeah.
Series and vintage and retro pre-orders, helmets. Go pick up a Carson Teva bust if you haven't yet. Hopefully they're still available. I think that's about it. Should we get to the episode, Paul? This is weird because it's like you
Yeah, I
can't
know. I gotta go.
go on, but it's like
Gotta bounce.
Have
we
fun
love
storming
the castle.
we love you, right?
Yeah.
yeah, whatever.
Same Boba Squad. Nothing has changed. You didn't mention me once. Not even once.
We
Same
did that
Boba
video.
Squadron. Same Boba Squadron. Same Boba Squadron. Except for me. That's fine.
Dang.
That's fine.
Less swearing is what we
Good
should have
night.
said.
With 1,000% less swearing.
Bye, Paul.
Good
It was
night.
good
Love you,
seeing
man.
though.
Goodbye.
Bye, Paul.
Have fun.
Everyone go check out Paul on Bitter Asian Dude here on YouTube. He does Sunday unboxings, Funboxing Sundays of action figures and collectibles. All right. Episode freaking 3. Thank you for those who stuck around. Again, spoilers for the episode. If you're here, you're probably hopefully already seen the episode. We're going to get into the good stuff. Again, we didn't do screenshots. We're just doing immediate 1 hour after immediate reactions. we'll start off. The episode starts off with Sabine training with Huyang and Ahsoka. And at this point, I'm still like, does she have it? Can she use the Force? Is she all of a sudden miraculously going to be able to, like all the training scenes you've seen, Luke with the mask on, Rey and all that stuff. I'm glad they didn't do it, because I was like, she better not get it all of a sudden. I don't know. Were you guys thinking that the same during that same spot?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I get it. I think now the point is made, though. Like, she definitely doesn't have the Force, and to some people, it really was like a deal breaker. I mean, it was like across the board, as far as she better not have Force powers because she didn't before. To me, either way, it doesn't matter. Like, if she learns it or she finds it or whatever it may be, then people get into the lore as far as, well, there's only a couple, they did also bring that up, a couple Mandalorian Jedis, and there's a reason for that. Like, I get all that now, but at the same time, we are going into different storytelling, and this is a whole different situation now. I know what there was on Rebels. Now we're getting the live action. To me, it doesn't matter if she has it or not, but I think the point is made, though, that she definitely doesn't have it.
Well, let's not forget that allegedly they wiped out everybody with Force powers, right? So if they want to carry on the Jedi tradition, they're going to have to pick people who maybe aren't Force sensitive or not to the same level to pass on the Jedi trainings to, if they want that to continue. So maybe that was, a consideration that was made in training Sabine. But I like the point too about Ahsoka coming from a line of non-traditional Jedi, right? So I think it's just kind of like they keep giving us these hints to just like, good life advice in general. Just keep an open mind, right?
Yeah.
Not everything has to be black and white. Only the Sith deal in absolutes.
So, was it the Jedi Temple guard mask that she put on? Is that what those were?
No, I don't.
Did the Temple guards have different masks?
Just like a training.
The Temple guards they were totally different.
Were they pointy?
Unless they were hanging in the background of that episode inside that room. As you said that kind of flashed in my head. But a Temple guard one does not look like that. No.
Temple guard.
Yeah, this is almost like fencing type of helmet, because
I feel like we've seen it before, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was Ezra not training with it before?
I don't remember that. No. It didn't look familiar.
But the training part was cool. The Huyang had all the hollow swords, and again, the action figure that has his arms on the back. He was using those during training, and you could see where all the strike marks were.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, those was like all the slashes where she cut through, and like I guess all the misses where it's like a strike zone. If you're watching a baseball game, it's like this is where you should have hit, and these are all the balls and strikes.
Oh, all right.
So everyone has midichlorians, right? It's just you have a higher, even non-Force users.
He's saying mid-chlorians.
Oh God. You're using mid now? You're using mid now, Trevor? How old?
He got you.
Please don't start this. I can't. I already deal with this with one friend. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but
he's not wrong.
What happened after that? After that was the fleet, right? Hera's fleet going to Mon Mothma for help with all the Chancellor Mon Mothma and all the
and Hera put what's his name in his place.
Siono?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that a speaker? Or am I thinking of Sonos?
Siono. I'm thinking of Sonos.
Yeah, that's Sonos.
I already didn't like that dude just because we know his character. So, because
can you remind me, where is he from?
That's the dad of the boy from Resistance.
Oh, so we don't know. I don't know who he's from.
So the the other animated episode, Resistance, that came out, that's supposed to be that had what it had
prequels.
It had Poe Dameron, right?
Pre-sequels.
Was that for, or was
Pre-sequels.
that after?
Pre-sequels.
That
Sorry.
one. So
After this, before.
the kid in the star of that one, that's his dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kid was
so
Asian?
I
Yeah.
already did.
Kaz.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there
any
you
Asian
go.
Kaz.
Kaz.
Yeah.
So it was already, because it was really nice interaction, right? To see Hera and her talking, and then she even asked about Jason, and it's like our first hint of Jason, and yeah, he's around here somewhere. And then I like how she said he's probably playing with Choppa, and then
With
that
who?
was cool. Choppa, she said it,
Choppa.
and then he like shoots it down as far as like, we don't have a lot of time, and it's like, you know what? Screw your kid too, guy. You're a
What?
jerk. Yeah. I literally said that to the screen because I knew he was.
You're like, oh, your kid's so great?
Right, exactly. I'm like, your kid's a loser.
Yeah,
So-
from a show I didn't even watch.
Yeah. No, I watched at least one episode. Never
I
done a
did too.
rewatch.
Isn't
But
BB-8 in it?
I watched
did
the whole
watch
show.
it all through.
BB-8 is in it. Yeah.
Yes. That was like the middle guy between when Poe
Yeah.
wouldn't show up, right? Poe was like, what, in two of them?
Yeah.
And then it was
yeah.
his voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like that one. I just don't. It's not for me. That Resistance was not
It's
for
for
me.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't for me, but knowing that was his character, that made it a little And then I do like her point though of he was really shooting her down. He kept on, right? And so did the other ones. First it was like the lady made one of those, when people make a remark towards you and they laugh, and it's like you're supposed to laugh too, but it's like, hey, wait a second, you just dissed me. Why am I
A
laughing?
backhanded compliment?
Oh yeah,
Almost.
big time. I hate those, and that's what she did.
I hate
And
those.
then
People
he
keep telling
said,
me those.
yeah, a lot. And then when he was talking about, we don't need this, we can put it at other places. I love when she said, were you in the war? Did you fight? Oh,
Yeah.
that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I thought she did very well acting out that scene as well.
Because she knows
like,
the
you
answer. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell from her demeanor, the way that it, like, you do not understand at all.
Mhm.
And the way that she changed everything was just, somebody had said it earlier, put him in his place. And yeah, that was
She's
cool.
like, you want to come here and do my job? Like, yeah.
Somebody said that. Yeah.
What, you did?
Yes.
Oh no, I read it. Oh,
No,
did you
I
write
said
it?
it? No, I said it out loud that Hera put him in his place, and that's why we started talking about Resistance.
Oh, my bad. I could have sworn I read it from somebody.
Are you just making things?
I swear to God, I thought I read that comment over on the side.
Yeah,
All right.
you read
Good
it.
job, Yoko.
You read it. You read it with your
from your
ears.
mind. Yeah,
You heard
there
it.
you
You
go.
read? You see with
You
your
audibly
ears?
saw it.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
that's like DK last week. He's like, I watched a documentary where the guy who created the IKEA D12 said that people should stop putting toys in them. I'm like, that's a Toy Farce picture. You did not watch a documentary. So that's what you just did. You're like, I read a comment. No, you just heard Yoko say it. It was 3
job,
minutes
Yoko.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoko was
Thanks
like,
for
I'm in these
pointing that
streets.
out. Yeah.
What's up, Bad Wolf? What's up, Alexander? Well, yeah, we mentioned Jason. Were we expecting to see? Like, we knew he had to show up in the show, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's in the Lego set.
Yeah, that was kind of spoiled with the
Freaking
Lego set.
Lego.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, it's on somewhere.
They
Yeah.
strike again. The only thing that I'm little weirded with, and it was at the end of that episode too, is what's up with his green hair?
His hair's green.
I
What do you-
was okay, but it's just, I don't know. The explanation for it is just weird, because I was hoping that the explanation was that Sabine was dyeing his hair like she does hers.
Mhm.
Like, Auntie Sabine, oh, she's so cool, and I
Yeah.
want to do my hair a different color. It's just, from the animated to this, it was a little thrown off. And the Lego does not have it. So at that point, I was like, okay, cool. There is no green hair. It's just weird because he has green hair because his mom has green skin. That's how that works?
How do we know it hasn't been dyed?
We don't. I'm just saying, I hope we get that explanation. So it was cool to see him, but it was like really overly green. So I was a little disappointed by that.
Sounds a little racist, if you ask me.
Green hair? That can't be pointing to anything.
Is this it?
Yeah.
That's
Unless they
funny.
really didn't want to spoil it. I don't know. But yeah, that is it. Oh, it says right there, leaked Lego.
Well, chat, let us know. What did you think about the Jason appearance? And he's like, "Oh, I want to be a Jedi too." The look she kind of gave him was like, I don't. There was a pause there, right? There was a look in Hera's face, and I don't know. There were so many possibilities. Like, oh, I don't want you to have. I don't know. To me, it's what I interpreted or what I kind of projected on it was like she doesn't want him to have this life, or how hard it was with the Jedi. Also, like brings back memories of Kanan. It's just it was a lot in one look, right?
Yeah, I was getting the sense she was missing Kanan, but I was also thinking maybe he's not force sensitive, and she's like, poor kid, he's a dud.
Oh no.
No.
It's like not with your training. I've
No.
seen that. It's like Sabine has a better chance.
That was the whole shake on the head, you little loser.
Yeah.
Maybe someday. See, and I took it as because there was a very noticeable look, and I took it as the danger behind it. If he was force sensitive, I don't think she wants to go through that. People finding out. If Kanan and Ezra had to hide and look at how they ended up,
but not now, right? Like
Not
that's
now.
why Ahsoka's out. Yeah.
She goes to
Like-
Luke's school, and then oh no, that's even worse.
see, but that's okay, and that's a whole nother side that I want told. We actually don't know that. I can't wait to see. That was amazing to see in Mandalorian, the school being built. Like, what's going to happen? Who is the first student? That's a story that we do not know. That I hope does get explored because of that. Is that something that Jason goes to? We know Kylo's there. We know that. We know there is kids that end up there, but is it still something that's openly talked about or not? Is it still hidden? To me, I would think that it's still hidden. Like the Jedi now are just stories, right? Basically, that's where we're at. And there's only some people who can remember and some people who, oh, well, that's a myth and no, it's not all true. And it's like, I would think that they would still had to be in hiding. I mean, Ahsoka's out there fighting in front of everybody and making herself, because she is, like she said, I'm not a Jedi, so I don't know. I want that story explored more for an answer as far as what is going on with the kids now. How
There's
is
no
he gonna
Jedi
do his
order
school?
to kidnap children,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't be as strict as before, especially when there's so few, and I guess they're kind of all in the same circles. It'd just be like a weekend camp thing that your mom's
get
friend
the
is running
summer?
a program. Yeah,
A summer camp of Jedi. Are you excited
Jedi.
for Jedi camp?
Oh, that's gonna be a new Disney series. Damn it,
Camp Jedi.
Yeah, Luke's Jedi summer camp. Yeah, I think if there's anything from the sequels that I want the gap bridged, it would be building up to Luke's school and the rise and fall of all of that. The training part, Sabine, they have a heart to heart. I really thought she was gonna. I'm really happy again she didn't move that glass or the cup that they're drinking from.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Aiden's Gate or Nightmare Nemo might be right. It's a slow burn. Like they're gonna do it later.
She's like she'll be in a near-death situation and it'll come to her. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that does happen, are you guys cool with it? And then I get a buildup, right? It does seem like a big TV buildup. So do we want a little bit of force, or is this going to be one of those life like everything just like save like 30 people with one force block or something?
I don't know. I don't want her to be this kind of overpowered like force.
Some super Jedi.
Yeah. I thought maybe like they would look a top-down view of that mug and like there's some condensation on the table and it moved maybe a centimeter and it moved a little bit. I'm like, that would have been cool, I guess. But I don't know. I don't want her to be some sort of all-powerful Grogu-esque, like doing all this crazy stuff. Because, Ahsoka was saying like it takes a lot of discipline and training and focus, right?
Like I can see her being able to tap into the force in a way to enhance her like fighting skills, right? like not necessarily as like lifting rocks or whatever.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so I
they
don't
didn't
know.
have any rocks.
But we the three of us had a conversation on a, maybe with Paul too, on a previous Boba Squadron stream where we talked about the possibility of Sabine showing force sensitivity.
Did
Didn't
we?
we? I'm pretty sure we did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall.
I feel like when we
Uh,
talked about, well, I feel like when we talked about the Darksaber.
Oh,
Maybe
in
it's
terms of
something
her
else.
training? Someone mentioned earlier, or maybe I
remember.
watched a video on it
Yeah.
about how Kanan talked about her being blocked, like she wasn't
Yeah.
open
Yeah.
to the training with
Yeah.
the Darksaber. So it could have been that too. Could have brought that up. I think it was cool the part with Hera and the senators. You know, that guy was just kind of accusing her of trying to get more resources to go find Ezra. I mean, it could be both. It could be both things. You could find Thrawn, and again, more kind of depictions of the New Republic kind of just being bad at what they're doing.
Yep.
Because that lady was like, "There's Imperial sympathizers everywhere."
Yeah.
That was really dumb on their part. The hubris.
And her answer too of they made a promise. What
Yeah.
what? Oh, really? So they're okay because they promised they weren't going to be bad.
You
guys.
promise, or you go to jail, or you
Yeah.
go to that the rehab thing,
right?
with the brain scrambling.
What are you gonna do? That's too funny.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
But
yeah, I'm sorry.
It aligns with what else we've seen of the New Republic, though, you know?
Like the cockiness, like we
Yeah.
won.
Yeah, well,
we're
just
it.
being like just being dumb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being dumb and
Yeah.
stretched thin, not
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
able to take over on the scale that the Empire had.
Two, not giving them the respect of like what they actually did, right? Of using it as far as, oh, you just want to go save your friend.
Yeah.
And she tries to say, like, do you know who Thrawn is? Like,
Yeah.
Thrawn is a big, huge baddie. Like, you need to watch out. And you don't want to mess with them in that way. Like, she's trying to tell them. Not only that, but like, we saved you because of our friend. Like, you have no clue. And they don't care. They're just like, oh, whatever. Again, we didn't fight in that war. We're not a part of this. We just sit on this seat now. So
Yeah.
that does suck and can actually probably show the inner workings of their cockiness of how, yeah, they did have no clue about the First Order, right? Because why would
Yeah.
that be happening? We won. We're it now. So I guess it makes that explanation easier.
Tommy says maybe Hera goes rogue and calls her friends Zeb and Carson Teva to go check things out. The funny part is, there are kind of parallels there, right? Carson Teva couldn't get any resources from Coruscant to go check out that place, so he had to go get the Mandalorians. Hera doesn't, she's trying to get the New Republic to give her resources to go check out the Cetos or whatever this planet was, right? It's kind of the same scenario.
I really need another dramatic Carson Teva walking down a hallway scene. Walking in a
down
hurry.
the office.
Yeah, walking down.
Walking
When time
to
is
the
of
place.
the essence, but walking carefully.
And more
slowly,
Tim
Now
Meadows.
dramatically.
It's gonna be Hera. It's gonna be Hera with the walk trying to get them.
Hera would run though. Hera would
Yeah.
run.
There's a lot of nods to that blue squad though that Zeb was wearing, right? I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. A lot of those troop.
Right. The one
Pilots.
from Lethal had on the blue. Yeah, there's a lot of calls to it to where like I get a little excited as soon as you see that because I'm like, oh, Zeb's just around the corner. But that's a great point though to say
They
that
haven't
I
even
need a favor.
mentioned Zeb.
No, correct, right?
No,
Yeah,
they
that's what
haven't.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
They have not. Well, Ahsoka and Sabine and Huyang, they're on the way to they're tracking that hyperdrive, that chopper through the tracker on, and they arrive at the planet, and they get into a chase. Like, how personally, I love this. This did not feel like the Mandalorian scale of space fighter scenes. Like, this was almost movie, like big screen level graphics. The music was on point. Like it sounded like classic Star Wars. It was just really great. And then to see Ahsoka and Sabine just kind of in sync together during the battle, it's like, well, what do you want? Okay, well, get ready for this move. All right, we're doing it now. Like they were working together really well. I thought it was a really great scene when they were trying to scan that hyperspace ring, which we kind of speculated on last week.
We
right?
figured it out before Huyang.
Yeah, we did. First ones on all of the internet.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
job.
what'd you guys think of that space battle scene?
I was a little stressed.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's what makes it good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with both of you. I was both the same way. It was an amazing fight. The music that added to it. My only thing was the whole what's the word I'm looking for? You know, that TV show aspect, because all of a sudden Shin was there already flying. So were they like on patrol, or did they know they were coming, or what?
Well, at the end of the last episode, they said they were coming. Like, it's a shame we're gonna have to kill them. So they're prepared. Maybe they
Balin
they
sensed that
landed.
she was coming. Balin
Yeah.
Balin sensed, like, he has like the foresight or something, right? And he knew
Yeah.
that she was
He
was
says
on
she's
her way.
coming. And he said,
okay, there's
remember,
my
he
answer.
said
Yeah.
it's gonna be a shame that we have to kill her.
Yeah.
So they're prepared, and
There you go.
jumped out of hyperspace far enough from the planet for as per standard Jedi protocol, right? So maybe somehow they were able to sense it. By
Yeah.
the time they approached, their ship comes out from the other side of the planet, from the from their base.
That was cool.
Yeah.
The only thing I know, we said what it was. I didn't know that thing was stupid Star Wars comment. It was operational. I didn't know that it was a base. Like, I thought it was just a tool, like it was going to open up like a Stargate almost.
Mhm.
I didn't know like that was her ship. She's living there. It's that huge. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know
It
the
was
thing
a lot
itself
bigger
was
than
that.
I realized too. until
Correct,
saw,
yeah,
this
you know,
little
like-
part of it was her office.
Exactly. Very
The
Death
bridge.
Star-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But that fight was, God, that was such a good fight. Like, I can't wait to rewatch it tonight.
Oh yeah, their
'Cause-
fighters looked really cool too.
Yeah. I feel like we haven't seen that before. And I'm probably going to get yelled at right now and say, hey, yes, it's from this, and this.
Well, it's
but
not as egregious as the "there are no knights in Star Wars" comment.
there you go. I feel safer saying this one. I feel like we haven't seen those before. It was very cool. The pilots, the way that they look different, that was awesome. And then, me and Yoko, well, not me and Yoko. Yoko has been chatting at me with theories, and I don't know if she's going to get into
Chatting
it yet.
At me with theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're not
And
listening. She's just chatting at you.
Yeah.
No, she's like,
probably.
bouncing
And then
off.
he's like, I wrote this in the chat somewhere.
and Yoko's like, I just texted that to you. Oh, my bad. No, so for reals, because then in this whole fight scene and everything, we get to hear Merrick's voice, and it's very distorted.
Yeah.
So they do not want us to know who that is.
No,
No.
it sounded like
I
Paul.
really feel that way. It's what?
It sounded like Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
They-
he's in the fighter. He's in the fighter with that stupid helmet on. And
That's what I thought too.
dude. When I get in the car, I take my hat off because it's like I'm not comfortable. This guy's just like.
Same. Like I get the whole being out and the fighting aspect or the look, but even the Inquisitors take off their stuff, right? That dramatic reveal or whatever it may be. But I thought the same thing of immediately said, okay, Yoko's onto something when they showed him flying, helmet on, and then to the whole voice thing. I'm like, okay, yeah, they really don't want us to know who this is.
But wait, before we get to him though, I do this. The chat is split on the space fight, and I just want to say I love the space fight. It felt straight like a Clone Wars episode to me.
Yeah.
Don't overthink how quickly she got into her spacesuit. Spacesuit Ahsoka is awesome. I will buy all the spacesuit Ahsokas. I will buy a spacesuit.
I just think that on that part,
Ahsoka.
she needed help. Like there had to be somebody to help her tuck it in, right? I mean, is it 2-piece? Is it, see, again, I just need some explanations and I'll be okay.
She's a Jedi, don't ask questions. Just
You don't
trust.
need
Or
to
was
see
it-
them.
Okay, so I think it was on the wall already and she kind
Yeah.
of, backs into it
Yeah.
and then puts on the front part.
Maybe
and
there's
snaps.
a device. Yeah, she just has to step
Maybe
into
there's
it.
the
and
Iron Man
it goes
type
on. Yeah.
contraption.
Yeah.
Okay, but when she said it during this fight, okay, so we've gotten into their fighting, cool ass fight scene. It was so good. Then they get hit. The ship is down and they need some type of time. They need time, right? And Ahsoka's like, I got this. I thought it was going to be a full Leia moment. I thought she was going out there by herself.
In the elements, yeah.
Yes, I did. Did you guys not feel that
I thought
way,
she was going to
or-
put on some sort of jetpack. Like the Mandos can go in space. Wait, do Mandos, are they in the atmosphere or are they in space? I thought she
No,
was
they
going to
were
put
in
on some
space,
sort of
and they
jetpack.
did. They have some have where like they say the
They're in the
helmet seals,
atmosphere.
and they have jetpacks that fall, but there are some that's more like a suit.
Mhm.
So yes, but they do. So you're right. My head just went straight Leia. I thought she was going to be floating out there, just like, come on.
I thought maybe she would have like a helmet, you know? Like, I don't know. I didn't really
The
think about
big
it
kind
too
of
much.
space dome
Yeah.
helmet. She
Yeah.
could put that on by herself, right, chat?
With the 30
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's all tucked in.
But again,
In
I
Space
was
Homer.
worried about it. You know.
Yeah, that's cool.
I liked it.
Yeah. I liked it. I love the space suit look. I want to see more of it.
I think it's silly that like, ooh, Jedi on the ship. Let's try to shoot her instead of blowing up the whole damn ship.
Yeah.
But
Just
it
shoot it.
worked though.
It worked because they're stupid.
No, because I think like she knows like, okay, so we know they're not like dark side, but it's that whole what's the word I'm looking for? They're so full of
Mid-coast?
themselves. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna take her out. I don't need to.
yeah.
You could have just blown up the ship.
Yeah, they're
You
like,
could've.
she's on the wing. Shoot the other wing.
Correct. right. But it's that whole, oh, I got
Yeah.
you. I got her.
Yeah. It
Even
is.
Morgan had said, is Morgan, right? Had said,
Mhm.
like, she was like all proud, like she thought she killed her. Like
Yeah.
everybody wants this kill, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's that selfishness that she knows they're going to go for, which gave Sabine the time to fix it.
I thought that part was interesting because she's like, I got this. And then they're like, can you confirm it? And then that's when Shin, your bad girl, was like, no, I'll clean up your mess. Which
Yeah.
kind of, I thought she was like, I thought maybe Morgan was here and Shin was like down here, like her help, but they're talking back and forth almost like siblings who are just like, yeah, you suck, I got this.
Right.
So
I think
thought
getting paid the same
that showed more.
amount.
Yeah, are they getting the same cut?
Yeah, you know.
But it was cool. Have we seen probably in Clone Wars, right? A Jedi go out on the ship with magnetic boots and fending off stuff.
Again, I feel like no. I'm sure we're going to be corrected, but I felt like this was a first. Her flip, though, over it was very Rey-esque, right? So if you go by timeline, technically now, Ahsoka's done it first.
I think we've seen Ahsoka do that before, though. I'm pretty sure she did it in season 7 of Clone Wars.
The flip over a ship or a vehicle or anything?
Yeah. When
Well,
she's
either way.
escaping Mandalore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool to see in live action.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
That shit was cool.
in space. It was
Yeah.
yeah. When she sliced it, that was pretty dope.
Yeah, because if you have a fighter and you're trying to shoot a little person on the outside of a ship, what you want to do is get as close as possible, so that their only weapon, a regular lightsaber and a shorter one, can slice off one of your wings.
That was dope.
Yeah. But I'm assuming the boots were magnetized. That's why she's stuck on there. There's no gravity on.
Right. Because then
Mario
you saw
and
her floating
Battle.
off.
Yeah.
Or she floated off, and then when
She said, "Come get me."
Yeah, and then she locked back on again to the ship.
It-
yeah.
I think it's cool because the space fight was a little more technical. Like, oh, can you dive? And I'm trying to get this. Oh, there's two in front of us. I'm gonna split them. Are you ready? Like it kind of got a little bit more specific in terms of the moves than just watching a Clone Wars or a Rebels episode. So I thought that was really cool.
There's compulsive collector. See, I knew somebody who knew.
What was it?
Again, my imagination runs wild, so yeah, I wasn't going to confirm that. But
Okay.
Ezra fought with his lightsaber in space in Rebels with Mandalorians too. So
There you
everything just got answered.
Yeah, so they had I thought she was gonna have a jetpack. Do you think Ahsoka her
Yes.
demeanor through the whole series is too calm? And
no, I mean, she's an older. Sorry, I was really deep in thought there about it. Like,
Yeah, you kind of lagged there.
yeah, I did. I mean, but that's just where she is with her age and her wisdom and all the shit she's gone through at this point, you know. But the thing was, like, I don't remember if I said this last week, but I kind of liked that we got a little bit of a different side of her actually last week, you know, where she wasn't totally likable, where she was kind of being unfair to Sabine, and you know, you're seeing her flaws too, like she's not perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think they're demonstrating that well. But you know, this week she was more committed again to being a teacher, and you could see the shift there already.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh, Ruckus, you're right. She was a little bit more lighthearted during this.
Yeah.
This
there were
battle.
smiles. Yeah. Rosario Dawson has that the Ahsoka smirk so perfect. Like, have you seen the pictures of her like lined up with
the side by side
animation? Yeah, it's so good. Yeah,
it really is.
It's cool.
Matt Logic said that we actually did get a spacesuit Ahsoka, and I don't remember that either. So thank you for that. And Alexander says there were early pilots who wore helmets and breathing masks. No, I get that. I was saying Merrick himself. Like, it seems like the helmet would be off. You know, like Kevin was saying, the slits inside. Like, can you see? Can you? You know, that's what I'm saying. As far as I feel like there would have been a reveal or something, and there's not. So it's hiding for a reason. Yeah. And the voice, a lot of people compared that character to Tron, and that voice was very Tron-like as well.
Was it just a lot of people or you? And then you're going to show your Tron hat magic trick
someone
again.
In the chat, yeah.
I can do it if you want me to turn off the lights, but
no, we're cool.
It takes too much time. We're all right. We're all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fight scene was amazing though. It was very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah. Well,
what did you think going into that? And then they enter the atmosphere. They do get away. And then the Purgles. Wow.
That was so cool.
Remember, our theory was that they were going to strap the hyperdrive ring on a Purgle and take them to wherever that star map showed them, right?
Yeah, because like they knew the way.
Yeah, because I think Huyang, after he analyzed the ring, was like, if you have the coordinates, this could take you to the next galaxy over.
Yeah.
So they're strapping one of those onto a Purgle, and I think that part was cool too. It was like, that's OT Star Wars, like flying through in between space monsters, escaping bad guys from bad guys. That was just a beautiful, beautiful part of the chase. What's up, Bloody Sunday? Says the show is so good. What's up, everyone? What's up to you? Purgling around.
It was so cool to see the Purgles.
Yeah, so there's like a whole gang of them on this planet.
Yeah.
And again, a difference from animation to live action of how huge they were.
Right.
Yeah.
To like their ship, right?
Yeah.
I love their reactions to seeing them too. Sabine and Ahsoka.
Yeah, Sabine was happy.
Yeah.
Because she knows what the meaning is, right? That like, hey, we might be on the right path.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Is it time to break down these Merrick theories?
Was it? So the only thing
I should have done a graph.
Yeah.
Like
what is there? There's Starkiller. There's what's the Jedi?
The Ezra theory.
Ezra theory.
I didn't want to believe the Ezra theory last week, but some things I have read, and then when I rewatched it that I was looking for, I'm kind of on the Ezra bandwagon. But I'm torn because it seems too obvious, but at the same time it also makes a lot of sense.
That'd be too corny.
But it kind of, so the theory that I read on Twitter, this is what sent me down this rabbit hole. The Twitter is there's a knight named Merrick in King Arthur's Tales. And there's a witch named Morgan who captures this knight, Merrick, brainwashes him, and turns him into a wolf.
Yeah, he loves wolves.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's it. That's it right there.
Yeah, that's the very short version of this theory. And so it makes sense. Like, so maybe Ezra escaped, Ezra found a way to escape, but somehow Morgan came across him first, mind controlled him, brought him into her, and then that's how she found the map to Thrawn somehow. I don't know. Before that too, though, I had my other theory that I came up with all on my own, which isn't really much of a theory. It was more just remembering that episode of Rebels where it was the episode where Ezra was having the visions of Maul, and then Maul showed up and took him to Dathomir, and they went into the Night Sisters cave, and they had to fight the Night Sister spirits. And then Ezra, I believe, owed them, like, you know, like it was another trick that Maul made where Ezra was supposed to basically be his sacrifice to the Night Sisters, but instead Ezra destroyed their altar. Right?
Is that
So
the one where they first took over Sabine and Kanan's body?
Yes. Yep.
And then he made a deal to release them?
Yeah.
Right. And then, okay.
Yeah, and then he destroyed the altar, and that's also the episode at the end of that when Sabine's walking out is when she finds the Darksaber too. It's that episode.
Right.
I believe it was season 3, episode 11, if I remember correctly. But anyways, I was just thinking about that, and I'm like, there's definitely a connection there with Ezra and the Night Sisters too. You know?
Already.
Yeah.
It's already been established.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that story's not bad. If
Thank you.
that's not a bad story. If it had to be Ezra, that's pretty cool. I don't mind that. The only flaw with that and the King Arthur's thing is that there are no knights in Star Wars, so that would not be a good kind of lore
It's
to
true.
pull from.
It's true.
Who's
Just
at
wouldn't
this
make
round
sense.
table? Right.
I saw that in a text message earlier today.
I read it
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
but I guess I heard it somewhere too. I don't
There's
know.
a documentary.
Yeah. That I like to listen to.
The
That's a good theory though, Yoko. It really is.
Yeah,
And then
like,
there's
you know,
everybody-
like, yeah. I didn't like the Ezra theory at first because I was like, that's lame. That's kind of boring. That's seems too obvious. But I feel like if you see the full story like that, you know, like the Night Sisters have reason for revenge on him, and you know, like I think it could make sense in a good way, in a powerful storytelling way. I think.
Yeah.
I hope.
After our stream last week, someone sent
Yeah.
me an artist did some illustration of like Sabine getting stabbed, and then all the Qui-Gon memes were
Yeah.
there, and then like
Yeah.
the side by like who was it? Reva, the Grand Inquisitor, like they all got stabbed, and Sabine, and it's just like Qui-Gon, no go. Sorry. I felt so
Yeah.
justice, please, for Qui-Gon Jinn. And also the Qui-Gon Jinn Force Ghost action figure with no accessories and these hands also. But you know, their ship, they have to land on the planet. They're getting hunted, and Balin's skull at the end. Again, very, very short and small appearance in this episode.
Wait, I also need to address the found some way back thing because he's already got experience with the world between worlds too. Like Ezra's got the knowledge of both both holocrons
He's got
in his head.
everything.
He's got like,
He's
like,
too OP. That's why they got to turn him into a bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I kind of
Does
like
have a
that.
lot of
I will
knowledge.
allow it when you put a nice kind of a little bit of logical story behind it. It would be cool. It like
Yeah.
the hero that falls, they gotta rescue him. It's gonna be that mask reveal, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be that Black Series figure underneath when he takes finally takes his helmet off.
I don't know. There's a lot of people in the chat of it's just a dude named Merrick. I'm like, yeah,
But
that's true too.
he also reacted to the Purgle. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Did
the
he?
look.
Yeah, he
Yes.
Who?
There
what
was
look?
like a. Oh my god! There was like there was a
couldn't see it,
longing
right?
turn. It was a longing turn. So they're in it through it, like where he stops and literally is like he knows it means something.
He's like,
Yeah, inside you couldn't see it, but I saw through one of the slits. I'm like, oh, his mouth is full open right now. Yeah.
Ezra.
Well, it's true, RMD, because of just like they said, how much he knows. He knows so much and has done so much stuff as a kid. Not even like a full Jedi. He's only a Padawan in training. Then his master dies. He goes through all this stuff. Like, he is. Yeah, it's crazy to think of how much he knows and what there is. So it's, yeah, he had a longing look. That's crazy. But then, anyways, we get down and they are where they hide and everything. That was a funny scene. That was pretty cool. Like there was so much to it. Like we just saw all this action, and then we get the Purgles, and it's like a ooh ah, and then them landing together and like waiting. Oh, do you think that was it? Are we good? And yeah, they get flown right over. And then I felt that was a little soon though, right? When they turned everything back on, they were like, "You think it's okay?"
It kind of reminds me
Yeah,
of,
why not?
like, the whole, it's like something Han Solo kind of thing would do. It's like, oh, shut the power down. It's like these tricks that you got to learn, and then like they fly over. They don't have scanners. I mean, I thought that was weird, but
I think
it kind of gave me that vibe, and then it's like, yeah, we
too
can
far.
turn everything back on. Too far away. I like that Shin was in the ship and she can barely see over the side, but she's like like this when all the trees are below her. She's like, nah, I don't see them. It's like, of course not. Of course not.
She has to climb on the seat to look over. She's all,
Yeah, but
yeah, that's true.
so remember in Mando when I talk about some of the angles because they're filming in the volume, so they'd have a lot of really weird perspectives where it's like the front of the ship and the camera is facing the ship just to
Yeah.
get that shot.
Yeah.
Or if it was a Mandalorian flying, it'd be like a camera right at the head, and they'd be flying up, and everything would be moving around them. But it's that weird point of view, and I always thought that was like, since they're working with limited space in the volume, that that's they went for these different angles, but there was none of that in the space fight. Like it seemed like, I don't know, more CGI was available, or they had more space. They still
But it
used
didn't
the
feel
type.
like that because it was so open.
Yeah, right.
You're right. Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
totally get what you're saying. Yeah.
So that's
It
why
did.
it felt more movie like versus
Yes.
TV like. They still had the super wide angle from in the cockpit of the ship like you would have with Mando in the N1, but otherwise they didn't have those other those kind of, I don't know, maybe different directors or different. I don't
You-
know what else is different.
You know what? On that point too, you know what else was very cool is them stating the fact that we just almost died a couple times.
Yeah,
Usually, all in any type of sense, right? Your hero always makes it out, or oh, that was a close call, or no, they didn't hit the ship. We just turned it off. Ha ha ha! Just joking. No, this got blasted. They took damage. They almost didn't make it out. I thought that was very refreshing too to hear. As far as, dude, we just almost died twice. Thanks a lot. Like that was cool. And then, like you were saying, then we cut to that Balin. I wish that was a figure reveal today. He is so menacing.
It is a little weird that Balin and Bad Girl
Yes.
have not been.
He
Announced?
is
Weird of
so
Carson Teva. What do you
he
want?
is so menacing. That look, I'm just like,
He was in
oh,
the episode for 5 seconds, and it's like so impactful.
go hunt for them. They're in the
Yeah.
forest. Go hunt for them.
yeah. And so the look, so like you said, he's kind of like, is he seeing the future? Can he feel her? There's so many questions of like, what was he doing?
Yeah.
Right? Just the way that he stands and like he turns and looks and everything. I don't know. It seems like, I feel like he already knows where she is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he
Maybe.
knows she's in the forest.
He knew
they're
she's coming. Like he probably knew she was going to survive. That.
Maybe
Oh,
he had the
he's
foresight to know
seen-
she was going to land
Yeah.
there. That's why he was
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the surface.
Yeah.
That he was the one staying there.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
you guys go in space. I know where she's going to be.
True. That's what I'm saying. He's just like you said, Yoko, just for a brief moments, right? And he's so impactful. That's
Yeah.
That's
He's
Oh
so
my
good
God.
at like. Do you remember the character he played on Dexter? I'm assuming you guys both watched Dexter.
Who
Yeah, I watched
was he on
Dexter.
Dexter?
He was on the
Yeah.
final season of the before this reboot, but he was on
Mhm.
that last season, and he
Yeah.
was the big. I'm blanking on his character's name, but he was the big bad of that last season.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
that was him.
Yeah,
That's funny
Uh,
because what's his
I can't- I'm
face?
I have
blanking.
to
Governor
look.
Azadi. Azadi is the bad guy.
Yeah, right. I was thinking
in
about
the
that.
new season.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
But what I was getting at was like that character he played was definitely like a bad guy, right? But like you still kind of sympathized with him. You still kind of liked him, even though he
Mhm.
was, a
Yes.
murderer. But
Oh,
so I'm
shoot.
saying he's so good at playing those emotions.
Is
Sorry, that's
Balin
all
a
I wanted to say.
transformer?
I
He's
well,
a
I mean,
transformer.
he already said it in there. He said it,
I was
dude. As
making
far
transformer
as
jokes.
I love it.
Leveled up, baby. I added DK
Yeah,
to
you
the
did.
stream, and now I know. Now I'm making transform. It's like Tim Watley converted to Judaism just for the jokes.
I feel
Yeah,
that
I don't
already,
know.
though. Yeah.
If
But
you
that's
can
what makes
see-
them so interesting is they're not one side or the other. They're all over the place. They're unisexual all over the place.
I feel like yes, they are. I feel like when they fight, right, he's gonna be saying a lot like, "I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this to you." You know, and like
Yeah.
Ahsoka's gonna make him fight or something.
join me and we can rule the galaxy together.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I'm still trying to
So
look
people
for
in
it.
the chat are saying his pauldron was spotted in some of the Black series. You know, the box art that kind of joins all together on the side.
People
Why
get
not?
crazy with that stuff.
Why not? I mean, people. I think Yakface is really good with that stuff that he posts. He spotted the Huyang data pad on there, or part of his arm or something. So the internet sleuths, you know, just you could have just given us. If you wanted to time a character, a toy, with the release of the show, you know, you could give us Balin with that
They
dude's
just-
massive,
yeah.
soft
They just
goods, lightsabers.
They might not have been ready to give those assets over.
Yeah, no.
You know, 12 months ago. I don't know. I don't know when they finished filming or whatever. But you know,
Yeah, you know, there's that side of it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, but I want to be sympathetic to that, but at the same time, as a fan, it's like I can't. I'm sorry, I can't pay.
Yeah. Would you
$40 for
rather
that.
be like a pre-order announcement now? I mean, I guess it's still is it still a pre-order?
It's a pre-order.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
Yeah.
Dude, I
So-
still couldn't see it. I had to look up the Dexter thing.
Wait, no, sorry, it's a pre-order, but I think physical units are, you know, leaking out in Asia already, as they do.
Hmm.
Well, overall,
Crazy.
you know, last week we got an hour and a half of content. We were spoiled with 2 episodes. This week, 30 something minutes. Still good, but I want more,
Yeah.
you know?
The episode felt long. Like I didn't feel like it was a
No.
short episode.
It felt short.
Really? No.
Think about what really happened. Training, Hera,
Right.
and then this
the fight?
kind of investigation of the new area, and that's it.
It felt pretty long to me.
Well, with the mic drop there, it felt
I
long.
know.
Felt long. Can't take that away from me, Yoko.
I know. I'm happy for you that it felt long. For
Thank
me,
you.
it felt short.
But at
Thank
least
you.
the major well, not breakthrough, but plot advancement was that, you know, they got the scan of the ring, and it now we know what their objective is, that they can
And the
travel
Purgle.
to Purgles and adjacent galaxies that they can travel to. So, you know, you got the map, you know where the map's telling you to go. You're putting in the final hyperdrive engine into the big ring, and then you have big space whales ready to go. So they have everything that the bad guys are everything they need. They just need someone to stop them. That's, you know, that's where the story is going, right? It's still, I like it. I like where this is going.
And
so
you
far.
got Ahsoka and Sabine to stop them.
Right.
There has to be that hidden crew that's going to come out to help now, right?
Someone's got to show up, because how are they going to get off the planet? Greg, what's going on? I was definitely left feeling I wanted more, even though they jam-packed this episode. There's a lot there.
So Hera knows where they are, right? Maybe we will finally see the ghost next episode. I am very angry that we did not see the ghost this episode.
Oh, 'cause you thought we were going to see it?
If the HasLab closes and we haven't seen the ghost, like,
It's one more week. 8 days to go.
I can't. I cannot.
She's at a loss for words.
I am.
I almost typed haslab.com again.
And we see the ghost and it explodes that episode.
Stop.
It's like,
Don't you
No.
dare Only I may place that curse on these
Oh my god.
projects.
Get your HasLab.
Oh, I didn't realize they had different colored seats. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're
It's a-
all like, yeah.
I love that.
Yes.
Hats because the ghost is gonna. No, Greg. No,
The
not
veg
finishing that
too.
comment.
No.
So what's the next one? 13,000 or 14? 14 for
13.
Kanan.
That was 13.
11, 14. Yeah, they're 3,000
Dang it.
each level up for this Kanan.
I
Again,
thought there's been 2 unlocks. There's only been 1.
it's only been one, man.
Yeah.
Hera comes with it, and then we only
Yeah.
just got past Ezra, which is great because you get the Lothcat. Oh, so Fan Expo was last weekend, and they had the Ahsoka display here also. So the same one that they had in San Diego. They brought the movie props here, but at least now this time I kind of seen the characters already. So they had Shin's lightsaber and Balin, which I didn't even really. I was like, God, those are whatever before, but now having seen it, it was cool to see. But I didn't want to be that guy. I was like, oh, I already saw these in San Diego. I already saw these at Comic-Con.
It was hot over there, though.
What do you mean? Literally temperature wise?
Yeah, that area was so hot, dude. There was like no AC or no fan or something right where all those props were. It was very hot over there. I skimmed through that because it was so hot.
The main difference that what they didn't have in San Diego versus here is they had this platform that you can stand on with a camera that swings around it so that you can get this video of yourself. I didn't know. I should have posed when the camera was in front of me, but they let you stand on the platform and it spins around and
Turns you into Ahsoka?
Yeah. And you get two lightsabers. I'm laughing at myself. I'm like, you idiot. And then they're like, try not to hit the camera arm when it's spinning, but it was really cool. They didn't have this in San Diego.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is cool.
Like,
they gave you the sabers, or are those your sabers?
Well, they have them
props.
there for you. They're props.
To use as a prop. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a full-size chopper. Everything was cool there.
The Lothcat. Yeah.
The taxidermy Lothcat with human teeth.
Yeah.
What's that, Brick? Something?
Was there a full-size chopper at Comic-Con?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was?
And a prop of Ahsoka's ship too.
Yeah.
I saw that.
The chopper was like on the right side. I remember.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Ahsoka's ship's
Yeah.
been at Disneyland for a while.
Has it? Carl, you don't
Yeah.
need to let us know that you commented from your burner account. It's all good. Most people try not to draw attention to it. This guy's like, let me type it in the chat. That really was thank you. I've never done anything. I've never done one of those. So yeah, so it was really terrible. But yeah, it was my first time with the media press pass on at a con, and it was a lot of fun. Carl was there, who's like a mega producer. He made full benefit of the pass. We'd go in a line and be like, I'm like, oh, that activation has some really cool games I want to play. I don't want to line up. He's like, dude, that's what these passes are for. He'd go to the front. It's like, hey, we're with the press. Can we get some footage of this? And then it's like, they're like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then I felt bad. You just cut in front of everybody. But that's what they're there for you to get the information, get the footage, I guess.
Master Sifo Diaz.
Sifo Diaz is back? That's who Merrick is?
Yeah, that's who Aiden Skate said. I'm down with it.
I'm open to, it not being Ezra, but I'm just happy that I found a way to make Ezra make sense, because I like when things make sense.
If it's not Ezra, I'm not gonna be mad. If it's not,
I don't want it to be Kanan. I know that's a popular theory too.
Let him
I
die.
would rather not see Kanan at all than to have him come back there like that. I want to see Kanan as either World Between Worlds or a Force Ghost or something.
Mhm.
Just a little bit, but yeah.
Well, I think that's a we can start wrapping it up for tonight.
Yeah.
What is the what did Ahsoka say to Sabine at the end of the last episode? Take us out. We need to bring
Yeah.
that back, Yoko, for you to say our goodbyes. Yoko, take us out. But hey, everyone, that was a lot of fun. Are you enjoying the Boba Squadron immediately after the new episodes? If you're watching the replay, is the replay working for you? If you are, let us know. It's just good to know the feedback, how people think about the time slot. I think this is a nice change and a lot of fun. I can kind of keep everything fresh in mind, the excitement for people to come chat about everything right after the episode. So thank you for everyone who watched the replay last week, or were here last week, or are here live now. Let's see. Let's go around. What's everyone got going on? Do your plugs, Yoko. What's going on with you?
My streams are on hiatus for now through Ahsoka, maybe forever. But you can catch me on the Fallen Pet Chronicles on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock Pacific time, and the first Thursday of every month with the Enablers on right here, Toying Around.
On right here,
Unboxing Thursdays on right here. Yeah,
all over the place.
All over the place.
Kanan died, guys. That's why only Grogu. That's why Grogu using that force power made it all the more sad. Same with Qui-Gon Jinn. Ernie, what have you got going on, man?
Yes, here following immediately after. This is working out great. I do love it. I love that we have, people from the past joining us and new people. Everybody is so chatty in the chat. I love it. Chatty Cathies. It's amazing. It really is. It's a lot of fun. I think it works. I know we don't have the screen caps and everything, but still it's very exciting. So
Pair your hands in
can
the chat for my
visually-
screenshots.
visually
Yeah.
visualize them.
yeah, you could see them. You know what we're talking about. You just watched it. So very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, you can find me here after Ahsoka with the Boba Squadron. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night on my channel, The Fallen Fett Chronicles at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with myself and Yoko and anybody else who wants to jump in. We put the link up in the chat. You can come on, ask a question, talk about a topic, say whatever it is for like 5 minutes, and then you can bone out and we get everybody on and off and through there.
You're
Tomorrow,
gonna get everyone off. They bone out,
Yes.
you get them off.
Yes.
Yep.
Tomorrow we have a special reveal from the Toy Migos on my show
about
at 6
that.
p.m. Yeah.
I
So come
approved
join us. And that's what I heard too. I was like, well, then if she said, then it's a go. We're doing this then. I'm not going to say no and take it back. So yeah, as talked about today on Chat Migos Assemble, we will have an exclusive reveal. And then Thursday, after Toying Around, come check out Toy Migos on They're Not Dolls at 8:15 p.m. on the Toy Migos YouTube. And Wednesday nights as well, after my show, is the Sarlacc Digest, all rebranded, all brand new. That starts at 8 p.m. as well.
Oh, I love the
And-
new logo, by the way.
Yeah, everything. Star Wars community. That's our droid. That's a part of it. SD. And then they even changed the Facebook page to a community now. So a whole rebranding happened over there. It's going very well. That's at 8
Nice.
p.m. on Wednesdays.
Very cool.
Yes, because I read it somewhere. Yeah, it's I'm all over the place too. So
Oh, you're unisex?
yeah, all over the place.
Yeah. Cool, man. Unboxing Thursdays every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. I hope you already know and are subscribed to the channel. Again, if you can leave a thumbs up on the video, it helps the channel. It tells YouTube to show it to other people on their homepages on YouTube. I went to Fan Expo last week with my wife, Carl, who's in the chat, my friend DK. We got some really cool video and content that I'm working on. You've already seen one of the clips already. I got some cool autographs, and so I'm going to be putting together more videos. So stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, turn on the notifications so that you don't miss any of that stuff. And then next week is Enablers Unboxing Thursday. And September is really, really well planned out month for Unboxing Thursday guests. Yes, RMD, thank you. We are 300 subscribers away from my goal of 5K for this year.
Oh,
Can we
nice.
do it with the remaining 3 months? Everyone has been awesome, so we're very close, and I'm super excited for that. And here's the uncut promo that we got from Obi-Wan.
Hello there, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you're tuned in to Boba Squadron. This is the podcast you're looking for.
I like it.
So good, so good. When I got it, like, I walked away, and Carl was like, "Oh shoot, I wasn't recording," just to mess with me. I was so pissed. I was like, "You're recording, right?" Because I missed my recording for one of the other things. But hey, yeah, that's what we've got going on. Oh,
Yeah, it
Patreon.
seems to happen a lot.
Ernie, I thought it was just your G.I. Joe interview. Was it everything?
No, it was G.I. Joe. The other stuff that I sent him keeps not getting sent over, and I don't know why.
Oh no.
It stops mid. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
What was it? Your mic or what happened?
We had this badass G.I. Joe interview.
Yeah.
We seriously had a crowd around us. It went super long. Everybody joined in on it. We were super proud of it, dude. Applause at the end. I was like, oh my God, dude, that was so great. I send it over to Cheney and everything for the channel. And he's like, dude, there's no audio. What? And I go back and I check all my video. There's no audio whatsoever.
That's the worst.
I have no
feeling,
idea
man.
because I checked it before we had I don't know. Not even to say okay, so it's just phone audio, let it be bad. It's
right.
No, there is
Not
no audio whatsoever.
Such a bummer. Yeah.
And then the other ones that I did, I keep trying to convert and send him over to him, and they don't show up. So
That sucks.
Very, very
But
frustrating.
you still have them saved on your phone?
I have them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them.
Well, we can
wish
we can troubleshoot this offline, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry. No, so I feel you as far as you
Yeah.
you do think I feel that now of saying
Was
what
it
do you mean there
your
was
John
no audio?
Bernthal handshake?
Oh, I hope not. I hope I didn't have a bad handshake.
No.
Oh,
I
what?
wanted Kevin.
How did that?
Oh,
Why would you think
sorry.
that applied to you?
Why would there be audio?
That was the
for a
reason why it
handshake?
didn't happen. I got damned. I got
Did you
cursed,
shake
I got
his?
hexed.
Well, hold on. Did you shake his hand at any point? Did you shake John in your life?
No.
Right, but somehow you thought from Yoko's comment that you've never shook his hand.
Well,
That
she
is the
shook his
cause
hand and it
for it.
was a bad experience. So I thought she meant I shook their hands. That turned it bad, causing the bad juju and no audio.
What is this? Some sort of night sister voodoo magic?
Totally
Hey,
in
it
trouble.
happens.
Yeah.
Light your candles. I'm just saying.
Eat your candles.
Light your candles. Yes.
Oh man,
Eat the
Carl.
wax after.
Yeah, this kind of audio video stuff. Again, I'm thinking of starting the Patreon at the beginning of next month, and I'll do additional content, even stuff just as simple as creating content, videography, and all that stuff, doing live streams, things like that. So that I think it's interesting to talk about, and I think more people would like to hear about it. So stay tuned. We're gonna have more content here on the channel and Patreon. Pair your hands and candles in the chat for Ernie's audio. Who else? Everything else in the chat. Yoko, I think that's it, right? Ernie, we're good. Thank you so much. Chat again, if you can leave a thumbs up. If you're watching the replay, leave a comment for us to get back to you with. Take us out, Yoko. Take us out. No, she says take us out, Padawan. How do you feel about that?
Am I the Padawan? I mean, I am dressed as the Padawan. Whatever.
There
I'll
you
take
go. If the cardigan fits.
it. If the-
The cardigan. Button it up.
It is buttoned up. Most.
Just
Saying I'm inappropriate? Okay, no, sorry. Okay. I don't have much else to say after these outros, but if you haven't hit that thumbs up for some reason yet, despite us asking nicely multiple times, now's your chance to do the right thing and hit that thumbs up and hit that follow or subscribe on whatever platform you're watching / listening / visualizing us on. And we'll be back here next week, approximately same time-ish. We don't know how long the episode will be, but 6 o'clock Pacific time, Ahsoka, then head over here.
Yeah.
And we'll be here. Maybe.
This is okay. You're very rusty. We'll be here, maybe.
Well, I won't be here next week, but I hope to be here in the universe next week.
That's already
Zen,
next week.
Yeah.
Zen-like.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be here, maybe. Until then, have yourselves a great week. Have a great night, and keep toying around. Are we powering up our rings?
Yes.
The
I'm
power
gonna put
of
two up.
marriage.
One for Paul. The power of marriage.
I don't have any other rings on. Have a great night and keep toying around. Peace.
Peace.
I've been saving this one for you, Ernie. We need the
What's
song.
this one?
It's the
Sing.
Bad Girl song.
Sing now. Oh.
Oh, I thought you were playing it. I'm waiting to hear
I know.
something.
Oh, here we go. What sexy ladies coming home with me tonight? I'm ready to be bad. I need a bad girl. Super bad, baby. Get me a bad girl. Ooh.